Destination Venus, an adventure with Rocky Starr. Learning that part of Gorg's fleet is headed for Earth, Rocky and his Venusian fighters roar off in pursuit. Before he can reach them, however, guided missiles from Earth burst into their midst. Rocky and the others arrive to see the fleet being smashed to pieces. Later, they wipe out the few remaining spaceships and then turn to Venus. Back there, Gorg is staggered by the news of his defeat. As he and Yo stand together in a room of the Vinton Palace, a buzzer sounds. Yo answers it.
Say, Tati Dog, say.
Do not stand there grinning like an idiot. What is it?
My news will warm your heart, sire. We have visitors. Look.
Vokian and the lovely Anne.
I thought you would be pleased, sire.
Yes, I am.
Bring them in, Bep. Then leave us.
Sayot Nama.
Well. Welcome once more to Venus. This is a most pleasant surprise.
Not for us, Gorg.
No, we can imagine it, Joe.
Yes, sire.
Will you sit down?
We prefer to stand.
As you wish. So, once again, you are my prisoners.
This time, sire, they will not live to escape.
They are very quiet, Joe.
Well, there is little I can say.
True.
Except whine for mercy.
What do you intend to do with us?
Can you not guess?
I can, sire.
I am sure you can, Joe.
Go ahead and gloat. Why, you can.
Am I upsetting the lovely Anne?
Leave her alone, Gorg.
I have no intention of harming either of you.
Yes,
Go ahead and do your work.
we will have no fear. We have a lot of old scores to settle with you, Vokian. You will regret that our ships were destroyed.
One moment, Joe.
Let me deal with them now.
Your
sire.
turn will come later. Now, how were you two captured?
Ask your men. They will be only too happy to tell you.
We would rather hear it from you.
Well, our fighter was damaged, and some of your men got aboard our ship and overpowered us. They'll give you the rest, if you can.
They should be well rewarded for their work. I did not dream that this could happen. The loss of my ships does not matter so much now that I have you.
You will not have us for long.
No.
No. Have you heard of the revolt in the northern continent?
Revolt in the north? That is a minor affair.
Not according to your men. They're all talking about it. They think it is the end of your rule.
Leave him alone, Yo.
Oh, so the lovely one can still speak. I was wondering when you would.
Keep away from me, you filthy pig.
How lovely you are when you are angry. However, we must not annoy you. We have lots to talk about.
Such as?
Where are Rocky Starr and the rest of your friends?
We don't know.
Have they arrived back on Venus, too?
They will be back, Gorg, and then they will come after you.
It is unfortunate that you will not live.
We are not dead yet, Gorg.
You soon will be a sire.
Yes. I feel that their death will make our sun god Nus very happy. Arrange a big ceremony, Joe, and invite all the Vinton people to it. They will enjoy it, too.
Even though you kill us, Gorg, your days are numbered. The people here will rise against you just as they are doing in the north, and they will crush you and everything you created.
Ex nihilus, you Yenis! Ex nihilus!
Jan! Oh, Jan! You killed him.
Oh, no, my lovely one. He will recover to be sacrificed with you to our sun god Nus. Throw them into the dungeons, Joe, and then report back to me. Never mind arguing with me. Why was I not informed of the trouble in the north? Always it is excuses with you.
You cannot blame me, sire. You were too busy with your plans of the invasion of Mars to listen to anything else.
You should have insisted that I listened.
I did, and you ordered me from your room.
How bad is it?
It could be worse, sire.
I did not dream that the North would turn against me. I was born there. The people there helped me overthrow Vokian only a few months ago.
But since then, Rocky Starr and Vokian have poisoned their minds against your rule. And the mass execution of the Space Force at Garnham did not help matters.
Those swine deserve to die. They helped Rocky Starr to destroy my army on Brahma.
I know, sire, I know, but it would have been better to have punished only the ringleaders.
And let the others go free to plot against me again.
Well, anyway, it had a bad effect on the north.
Never mind that. What is the position there now?
The rebels have control of one city.
A city?
Let me finish, sire, please. Since I heard of the uprisings, I have taken action that should soon wipe out that rabble.
Yes. But have your actions been successful?
According to my latest reports, the position is no worse.
Well, at least that's something. We must crush it quickly, though, Yo.
I thoroughly agree, sire. I suggest that we accompany reinforcements to the north and deal with the matter ourselves.
Very well. How long will that take to arrange?
We could be there in a matter of days.
Excellent, you. We will do it.
And at the same time, I suggest we take Boktian and Anne Vernon with us.
Why then?
It will cool the hotheads of the north when they see their bodies dangling from a tree.
Yes. That is a good idea. We will make the city of Marcus our headquarters. We will teach Rocky Starr and those northern traitors who rule Venus.
Boy, there's never a dull moment with us. A few days ago, we was up to our ears in a space battle, and here we are fighting on Marcus City. Sure is some light.
You sound pretty cheerful.
Oh, you're darn tootin' I am. Haven't you heard the news?
What news?
Anne and Jan are alive. They're at the Bentham Palace.
What, they are?
Yeah. Marla had a short message from Jan. Now, ain't that swell, huh? Told you they was Gorg's prisoners.
You did what?
Yeah, sure I did, don't you remember?
You did nothing of the sort. You swore they were lost out in space.
Who, me?
Yes, you.
Would have you know you're maligning an innocent man. Never said such a thing. Wouldn't say it in 1,000 years.
Much.
Anyway, they're alive.
Well, how long, though, Mitch?
Yeah, I hadn't thought of that. I was so tickled about them being alive that I forgot how mad Gorg would be. Hey, see, they're in a mess. He'll be so mad he'll mop off their heads.
Certainly will, unless we can rescue them.
Oh, how can we do that? We're thousands of miles from Bentham.
You know, we're not really needed here at Marcus. I think Stood and his men can handle this show without us.
Hey, hold your horses, boy. He needs every man he can raise.
Oh, he won't miss us.
What's cooking in that great red head of yours?
Mitch, we're going to Bentham.
Huh? Don't we ever have a spell?
I thought you said you liked plenty of action.
Yeah, but even I like some blanket drill occasionally.
You'll have plenty of that back on Earth.
I reckon we'll ever make it again.
Oh, well, we will one day. Come on, let's grab Marla and talk to Stood. If he agrees, we'll set out for Bentham and Gorg first thing tomorrow.
Sire, wait for me.
What is it, Joe?
You cannot take off to the north. Our men have been defeated.
Where did you hear that?
A radio message just came through, sire. Our soldiers have been routed. The rebels hold all the cities.
I see. They've been routed. And it is only a matter of time and they will control the northern continent.
Unfortunately, yes, sire.
I thought you said that you had the situation in hand.
I cannot understand.
You never can, you. Oh, why am I surrounded by imbeciles who fail me at every turn? Why?
This is not the moment to lose our heads.
It might be better for me if you lost yours.
Be calm, I beg of you. Be calm.
How can I be when I see idiots such as yourself losing me, my kingdom?
But we have not lost it yet, sire.
We have been defeated in the north, have we not?
We still have the south, and while we retain it, we can destroy the rebels.
But they will invade this continent in time,
I wish they would. You do. It would make our task much easier, sire. We can hold out here indefinitely, providing you follow my plan. First, we purge this continent of Boktian supporters, and at the same time, we remove Boktian and Anne Vernon. Now, this is what I suggest.
Yeah, this cell is horrible. Very small and dark.
You should be used to prisons now, Anne. Ever since we landed on Venus, you and I seem to have spent most of our time in places like this.
Yes.
This time, I'm afraid we cannot escape. It is the end for us. Gorg will see to that.
But Jan, can't help. Let's be happy together.
You are right, Anne. We should enjoy ourselves. We have not much longer to live.
That depends on the revolt in the north. Success, we mightn't die after all.
The revolt cannot succeed, Anne. Our only hope is Rocky. And we do not know where he is.
When he finds out where we are, he'll try to rescue us.
It might be too late.
He'll come, you see. Rocky's wonderful. When I first met him, I didn't realize just
Anne, do not speak.
Come on.
No. Marla is speaking to me by telepathy.
Marla.
Let me concentrate on the message. Anne, you are right. He is coming to Vinton.
Rocky is?
Yes, he and Mitch are already on their way.
Jan, that's great news.
Yes, it is.
Go!
Yes, go. I'm glad I came down to visit you.
I didn't hear you open that door.
I took good care of that, my lovely, lovely one. The Rocky Starr comes to Vinton. Well, I must prepare a welcome for him. I shall guard every entrance to the city, and he will die with you two.
His eyes and voice full of hatred, Gorg stands in the doorway of the cell, gloating over his two prisoners. What will happen now? Will Rocky walk into a trap, or can he enter Vinton unseen? There are thrills, excitement ahead in the next chapter of the Rocky Starr Adventure, Destination Venus! Destination Venus, an adventure with Rocky Starr! After Gorg's fleet is destroyed by the guided missiles from Earth, Rocky and the Venusian space fighters return to Venus. There they find the northern continent in revolt. Believing that Stroz and his men can defeat Gorg's soldiers, Rocky, Mitch, and Marla set out for Vinton. Marla sends Jan a thought message explaining their plan. As he tells Anne this, Gorg slips into their prison cell unnoticed.
Jan, that's wonderful news.
I agree with you, my lovely Anne.
Gorg, I didn't hear you come in.
I made sure that you did not. The Rocky Starr is coming to Vinton, eh?
Still snooping at keyholes, Gorg?
I find it rather profitable at times. However, I really came to inform you that you will be remaining at Vinton.
I thought you were taking us to the northern continent.
I have changed my plan.
That means you've lost the northern
For
continent.
the moment.
For always. This is the beginning of the end for you.
I shall regain the north later.
You will never do that now. Before long, the news of your defeat there and the failure of your invasion plans will sweep through the south.
Silence!
You are finished, Gorg. My people will smash down every rotten thing you have built up.
Enough. But I will give you some treatment that you will not appreciate.
Your threats
Jan,
cannot...
don't rile him.
That is good advice, my lovely one. One word from me, Vosjan, and you will die. I rule here, and I can hold the south forever with my robots. They will not turn against me. I have enough little men to crush any rebel that rises in this world. Remember that, swine. Now I must go to prepare a welcome for Rocky Starr. I trust that you enjoy the company of the rats.
We prefer them to your company.
We will see how brave you are when death beckons.
Jan, we'll have to...
Maybe listening outside. Speak softly.
We'll warn Rocky.
I will try to send a short message to Marla at once.
Jan, that's right. Every entrance to the city is guarded.
Say that again, chicken. We've been around most of them, and the blistering with soldiers. Why do you Venusians have to live underground?
Because of the defense interplanetary war.
Yeah, I know. I wish you didn't know it. Makes it awful hard to sneak in unseen. Gorg sure set and keeping us out of Vinton.
That entrance seems all right.
You can't see much in this night light, Sal.
All right, now keep your voice down, Mitch.
Right.
I've been watching while you two were talking. There doesn't seem to be a soldier within miles.
Hey, they might go inside at night.
I'll step over and find out. If it's clear, I'll whistle and you two come across.
Oh, look, pal, we're all
Keep me
gonna...
covered, Mitch. And don't use that ray gun unless you have to. I won't be long.
Now, wait a minute, Rocky boy.
Please, someone might see you.
Oh, he's enough to make you scream. What's he have to go on his own for? He's always poking his neck out.
You can't take care of him, please. He's almost here.
Yeah, I don't have the ray gun ready.
I think Rocky is right. There is no one that doesn't see him.
I feel right. Hey, look. There's a guy creeping up behind
Use
him.
the ray gun.
I can't. I'll both of them. Rocky boy! What's that, you all right? Giggling grasshoppers. He's got Rocky. Come on, Mama.
Be careful, that soldier's looking this way.
I'll fix him smartly. Yeah, he just does now.
Listen. Listen, the other guard took
Look, grab this gun when I get Rocky. He's out cold. You see anyone start shooting?
Is he badly hurt?
No time to ask. Up with him now. Now let's scram before the whole city arrives. Oh, well, this is as good a hideout as any. We'll be safe here this morning.
Oh, what hit me?
Take it easy, Rocky boy. You're doing fine.
Oh, you didn't think I was dead, did you?
Well, you ought to be by the size of the lump on your head.
You would have been at least a prisoner only for me.
I guess that, Mother. Oh. Thanks, fella.
Oh, Mitch. Look, sure you wasn't touched with the ray gun?
No, I would have been feeling the burns by now.
Yeah.
Well, the only damage is that bump on my head. You know, I didn't hear that, Venusian. I was just going to whistle for you two and gadonk. That's all.
Hell, you slipper. Getting old. That would have never happened to you one time. What? Better take you in hand to give you a few lessons, huh?
After tonight, I certainly need it. Oh, no good lying on the ground.
Oh, relax, pal. Relax.
I can't. We've got to get inside, Vincent, and rescue Ann and Yan.
Yeah, but there's no way in.
There is one way we have not tried. The harbor entrance.
Huh?
My gosh, Mara, that's an idea. We might be able to sneak through in a boat.
Oh, they'd be guarding that the same as the rest of them.
Well, they mightn't be, Mitch. Come on, let's go and look for a boat. We'll beat Gog yet.
They are somewhere near the city, sire. They've already made one attempt to break in.
And I presume your stupid men allowed them to escape.
Unfortunately, yes.
You, I hold you responsible. It is your job to capture
I
those
cannot be
swine.
everywhere, sire. Anyway, it is only a matter of hours until we have him.
Yeah, you have said that many times before.
This time, sire, I cannot fail. They will try to enter our city again, and then my men will capture them.
Unless they betray.
My men betray us? No, sire. The soldiers guarding the entrances will never do that. They've been specially chosen for this task. They will not let us down.
See that they do not. Now, let us discuss my plans for holding the south. Have you purged all the suspect supporters of Vakhdar?
Hundreds have died, and still more have been thrown into prison.
Good, good. I want all the garrisons in the south doubled. Send only men you can trust. At the first sign of revolt, they are to stampede out ruthlessly.
As you command, sire.
Yes, and we must act quickly. If the rebels gain a foothold in Vinton, it would be very dangerous for us.
They will not feel like it when Rockyan is dead.
Rocky Starr could whip up feeling against us even though that one is dead.
But he cannot enter Vinton alive. By the way, I have arranged the disposal of Rockyan and the woman for 2 days hence. I thought we might stage it in the public square of the city. It would...
One moment, Yo.
You are not thinking of postponing their death again?
I was not even thinking of them.
Then what?
The harbor entrance. Is that well guarded?
Well, I have given orders that no ship is to leave or enter, and I have patrol boats on the water. The captains will sink any strange ships in the area. Why do you ask?
Because I feel that they would try to enter the city that way. You, go down to the harbor yourself and make sure that they cannot.
The only ship around these parts is the one by the jetty.
Oh, we can't take that one. It's too big.
I wish I knew what it was. Oh, Mitch, stop digging up down. Those Venusians will see you.
Well, it's pitch black, and anyway, it's 50 yards away.
Mother, can you make out what they're saying?
Not from here. They speak too quietly.
Listen, let's wade out into the water and get closer. But keep under the jetty, though.
Ooh, Mitch. Oh, the water's cold up around my... Ooh.
All right.
Oh, quiet.
Right here, us, it'll ruin everything.
Oh, we can't go much further. It's getting pretty deep. Listen.
Oh, what are they saying, though?
They are waiting to go out on parole in that boat. Some of their crew are late.
Oh, God, seems patrolling the harbor.
Right, that won't worry us.
Not much. It's getting cold.
They must have heard our voices. We'll have to move.
No. Stay where we are. Don't make a sound.
Rocky, some gets gun.
I'll thump you if you do.
Relax.
Mitch.
Beat it.
Well for you that you did.
Cold.
Quiet, will you? What are these Venetians doing?
It is all right, Rocky. They think the noises they heard.
Come on, let's hurry up.
Letting against their boat.
Come on over to the far side of the boat, quickly.
Yeah, we're not going to board, are we? Let's get moving.
Certainly are.
Well, the crummy idea.
Come on, keep moving. This is the best bit of luck we've had since we came to Vinton. We'll be able to sail right into the harbor without one question being asked. They won't look for us in one of their own patrol ships.
Hey, listen,
I haven't time to argue. Come on, swim over to the boat. All right, so far so good. Now, up over the side, Mitch.
This would be the end of it.
All right, you next, Marla.
Hey, Rocky. Those men are coming on board.
Right.
Hey, they're awake to us, pal. They must have heard us scrambling up.
All right, don't worry, Mitch. We can handle them. When I give you the word, jump them. Right.
They are on board.
Down behind this raft. And listen, be gentle with them. We'll need them to run this tub. Now, Mitch.
Stop struggling, pal, unless you have it.
All right, easy with him, Mitch. Easy.
Be quiet, won't you, pal?
And so will we. Come on. Now, come on, drag them into the cabin. Then, Marla, you can give them their orders.
Come on, get loose.
Off that engine.
Yeah, it's amazing what a couple of well-directed kicks in the pants can do.
They certainly understood that language. Are they well and truly down below?
Yeah, they won't cause no trouble. I wish I could say the same about them searchlights. The light in our water is bright as day.
Yeah, we'll still pull it off. No, they won't expect us to be aboard one of their own ships.
We are almost at the harbor entrance, Rocky.
Right. The good thing about these searchlights, they're making it easier for us.
Hey, look, there's a red light flashing.
Yes, I saw that a moment ago. They're signaling to us to stop, I should say.
Lord, I ain't got a hope. Hey, give her the full throttle, pal, when I put my finger to my nose.
Huh?
That's my boy, Rocky, with the inside disappeared before they could scratch himself.
Well, it might be quite as easy as that.
Rocky, look. They're turning a ray gun on us.
Oh, jiggling gas up until they are.
Coming closer. Closer.
Jump for it. They'll blast the boat out of the water. Jump for it.
As Mitch yells, the deadly rays creep out across the water toward the racing boat. What will happen? Can Rocky and the others force their way into the underground city, or will they die in the scorching heat of the rays? There are thrills, excitement ahead in the next chapter of the Rocky Starr Adventure, Destination Venus. Destination Venus, an adventure with Rocky Starr. Learning that Anne and Diana held prisoner in the Vincent Palace, Rocky, Mitch, and Marla race to the rescue. Arriving at the capital of Venus, they find all the entrances heavily guarded. In a desperate effort to get inside the underground city, they climb aboard a patrol boat and overpower the crew. Searchlights flare out across the darkness of the night as they roar toward the harbor entrance. Suddenly, a light on shore flashes out a signal.
Hey, what went the signal?
They won't stop to inquire. Someone's given the alarm.
Yeah, it must have been the guys who was late for the ship. Should have guessed something was wrong. Well, they can't stop us, huh? You know, I bet Gord's mouth is pumping mad. They'll be inside and gone before they can scratch themselves.
I wish they'd swing that searchlight off us. It's blinding.
Rocky, they're turning a ray gun on us.
Giggling grasshopper, so they are.
All right, hold tight. I'll soon dodge that.
You can't just turn the boat over.
The ray gun is closer.
Jump for it before they wipe us out. Jump for it.
Stay where you are. We'll see them yet.
Oh, we having a show.
Hang on, I'll swing at the port.
Rocky, be careful. You turn us over. Look out!
Hey, are we still afloat?
Another minute, we'll be inside that entrance. Only I could lose that searchlight.
Yeah, well, they got a couple on us now.
Are we out of range of that ray gun yet?
Now it's coming closer. You can feel the heat of it. Hey, give it a gun or we'll be burned alive.
Keep flat out now.
Rocky, we are through the main entrance.
Good. I'll make for the walls over there. You two keep down under cover.
There's a boat right in front of us. Look out!
Wow! So, fight yourself. You tip her over.
And we must get out of here.
What's the matter with you?
We must, I tell you.
Oh, we can't, and you know it.
Oh, you do not understand. Rocky, Marla, and Mitch are in great danger. We have to help them.
Let me out.
Calm down and tell me what's wrong. One moment you are lying asleep, and the next you're rushing around like a madman. Yeah, and stop rattling the door and explain to me.
They're all in Vincent Harbor. They are drowning.
Wait a moment.
They are. I heard Marla call. Then a horrible picture flashed across my mind. I saw a boat trying to escape the rays of a gun, and it turned over in the water.
You were dreaming.
I was not.
You must have been. We don't even know whether they're near Vincent.
They are, and they're in danger. We must save them. Let me out, Gauls! Let me out!
Yeah, and listen to me.
Let me out! Tear down the door!
Stop it, you'll only hurt yourself.
Unless we help them, they'll drown. Let me out! Let me out! Hang on to me, Mitch.
Why, can't you swim? You look after Marla. I'll make out.
Sure?
Yep.
Your head still bleeding?
Oh, it's eased off now. I guess I must have cut it when the boat went over.
Got any ray burn?
I feel sort of scorched, but it can't be too bad.
Uh-huh.
Still burned up my coat and shirt, though. How'd you go?
My hands and arms are pretty swollen.
Yeah. Hey, we'll have to find us a doctor someplace. Is Mal okay?
Oh, it could be worse. Not burned anywhere. Just my stupid head. He's all light and fuzzy.
Hey, what happened to them Venusians we had on board?
I'm afraid they've gone. The ship went down before I could help them. Poor devil.
Yeah.
Where are we, Rocky?
Under an old wharf.
A wharf. The last I remember is hitting the water. Gee, did you drag me and Molly here?
Well, I shouldn't leave you out there. And don't bother thanking me. You can do as much for me sometime.
Okay, Sal. What's the next move?
We should go ashore to a doctor. Your burns will need attention.
Oh, they'll have to wait a while. You're not hurting much.
Mala, have you any idea of our exact position?
Well, I think this old wharf is quite close to the harbor entrance.
Can we go ashore without being seen?
We could if we went back from the entrance.
Well, now that's what I think.
I know a way out of the wharf, but not be guarded.
Well, as long as we're not grabbed, I'd be hopping mad if we walked into Gorg's hands after all this.
Oh, don't worry. They won't be searching around here yet. They'll concentrate on that sunken patrol boat.
Guess so.
Later on, it'll be dangerous to be hanging around this area.
Yes, I agree with you, Rocky. Once we are ashore, there are plenty of people who will hide us.
What are we waiting for? Let's scram before Gorg pokes his ugly puss around a pile.
Divers are descending now, sire.
They are descending, are they? Good. Well, we will soon know whether they are alive.
Unless the ship has moved since it sank.
Why would it? There is no moon here.
Moon, sire?
Without that, you fool, there is no tidal change. That is why our oceans and harbors...
I am aware of that. I meant that the ship may have turned since it was first located. So.
Well, then will these divers report?
So, give them a chance, sire, to inspect the ship.
Surely they are on the bottom of the harbor by now.
It is rather deep just here in the main channel, almost 90 feet.
I do wish they would hurry.
Have patience, sire. You will hear their messages to the captain. Aye, they will be Rocky Starr and the one Mitch. I got that. I am confident, sire.
Did you hear? They are members of the ship's crew.
Oh, well, perhaps they will find the other bodies shortly.
Perhaps.
Do you think they have escaped?
No, that is not impossible.
Yes, but even though we do not find them aboard the ship, that does not mean they're still alive. Their bodies could be floating anywhere on the harbor.
But in case they are not, arrange a search around the harbor shores.
As you wish.
At the same time, organize a house-to-house search of that area. Act quickly, and they are ours. They cannot be far away. As soon as you have news, report to me at the palace.
Hey, boy, that's not bad for Venusian chow.
What's it called, Mala?
Get through. It's a very popular dish in Vinton. It's made of vegetable sausage.
Say, I know a red-headed guy down in there who'd like that stuff. He don't eat meat. Well, I feel pretty good. I've been passed okay by a doctor and fed by a lovely girl.
Oh, what more could you ask for?
A nice, thick, juicy steak.
Oh, forget your stomach for a while and let's hear Mala's news.
Okay, if no one... Well, if maybe nobody wants just the food. Huh?
Help yourself.
Hey, go ahead, Marlon. Stop me if I make so much noise.
Well, my news is good. They have been waiting for us to arrive.
Who has?
And my people in Vinton. They have a big underground movement that is ready to go into action.
Oh, that's great.
Rocky, it is only a matter of time until Gog is beaten. In the last few days, he has murdered hundreds and hundreds of men and women.
Great Scott.
Hey, where's the source?
So please, be quiet. Because, Rocky, of the revolt in the north. He tried to wipe out all opposition to his rule. Instead, he has built up a bitter hatred.
I can quite understand that. Any news of Anne and Yan?
As far as I know, they are still alive.
Aren't you sure?
My friends say that unless we act at once, they might die before we can rescue them from the palace.
Well, let's cut out the cackle and do something.
Mala, how can we get into the palace?
I hope to arrange that in a few hours. A friend of mine will contact one of the palace guards. He will lead us to their cell.
Oh, boy, it'll be good to see Anne again, won't it?
What's that?
Someone knocking at the door.
Oh, I know that.
But don't ask silly questions. You got visitors.
I don't sound too friendly to me. I'll hold on for the door.
And my friend Gunnar, he will warn us. It is Gog's man.
Well, tell him we ain't home.
Cut the fooling, Mitch.
Oh, look, let me hear the foot on the table.
All right, quickly, come on.
Then we will
Wait
hide
a
the
minute.
umbrella below the house. Hurry, before they force in the door.
You come to the point and stop your stammering. Have they been found or not?
I am confident, sire, that they will be found very shortly.
Good,
Have
that is
no
good.
fear. The house-to-house search is still going on in the harbor area, and also I have other plans.
Yes. Well, tell me, has the patrol boat been raised?
Yes, sire.
Well, go on. Do I have to drag everything out of you? Are they on board?
No, sire.
Perhaps I was right after all. They have escaped.
But it does not seem possible. My men tell me the ship turned over at a very high speed. Sire, I cannot believe that they have escaped alive.
So can't you, Yo? Then where are they?
Would I be standing in the palace if I could answer that?
Imbecile, I do not want impertinence from you. Just to an arm. You are a sub. You?
Så är bara näckhopp tar ni bintam.
Oh, ja. Los.
Som ett låt över där kroppsfrej.
Denez met nem taekno. You liberator, lot knock one. Him up. So, Yo. You fool, they are still alive.
Who do you mean, sire?
Rocky Starr and his friends. Who else could inflame the people against me so quickly after that purge?
It seems that was not a success. Too many of our enemies escaped it, sire.
So it seems. Yo, I wonder how bad it is.
You heard the soldier? There are riots everywhere.
Riots, eh? Then we must stamp them out quickly.
Sire, perhaps it would be better if we left Vinton. What did you say? Now is the time to go.
Are you mad?
I beg of you, come away from Vinton. I feel that unless we leave quickly, it will be too late.
Earnestly, Yo pleads with him, but Gog refuses to leave the city, confident that he can crush the revolt. What lies ahead of our friends? Can they rescue Anne and Jan and defeat the power-drunk Gog? There are more thrills ahead in the next dramatic chapter of the Rocky Starr Adventure, Desperation Venus. Destination Venus, an adventure with Rocky Starr. Despite Gog's effort, Rocky, Mitch, and Marla entered the underground city. There they learned that Anne and Jan were still alive and the people of Vinton were ready to revolt. Meanwhile, Gog orders a house-to-house search for Rocky and the others. As he and Joe stand together in the palace discussing the latest reports, a soldier rushes in and tells them that there are riots in the city.
Sire, perhaps we should leave Vinton.
Leave it?
At once.
Have you gone mad?
We might not have a chance later on.
My dear Joe, do you imagine that I cannot crush a few miserable rioters?
You did not up north, sire.
That is not here. I have already sent reinforcements to our men. Surely they can put down a little rising like this.
But is it small?
Of course it is.
It could quickly spread over the entire city.
There is little chance of that. The yells of that mob will be silenced, I promise you. I told my men to act ruthlessly.
Sire, who would dare start this trouble?
That is obvious. It is the work of Rocky Starr. No Venusian could turn the people against us so soon after that purge.
Buckyan could.
Not from a prison cell, Yo.
No, perhaps not. Sire, that purge evidently was not a success. Too many of our enemies escaped it.
So it would seem.
You know, I still feel it would be a good idea if we left Benton.
Must you harp back to that, Joe?
These riots could be dangerous for us.
How can they be? The army is loyal, is it not?
As far as I know, yes. But even armies have been defeated by rabble such as this.
For the last time, Joe, I remain in Bentham. I shall stay and force these people to cry for mercy or die.
What? Have you not thought of that, sire? Once people's emotions are inflamed, it generally ends in bloodshed.
To hear you, one would think that we were already defeated.
I am not saying that, sire.
Not in actual words, but your faces. I tell you, we can handle this trouble.
Say the army turns against us.
Why should it? The men are well paid, well fed.
Yeah, some of the best-fed men in history have been traitors.
I would not care if the entire army deserted.
You would not care, but sire, it would be the end of everything.
Oh, no, yes.
It would, and you know
I have soldiers even more powerful than any Venusian. My robots.
Your robot?
With them, I can crush this stupid uprising easily. They obey my every command without question. However, I do not feel that I will have to use them. Our soldiers will deal with the rioters.
Yes, I had forgotten your robot, sire.
Is that why you wanted me to run away?
I had no intention of deserting
you. You liar!
Listen to me, Gordon.
No, you listen to me. I intend to remain in Bentham. You may do as you wish.
Naturally, I shall stay.
I thought that you might. You, we can overcome all our difficulties. I will have the Venusians back under my thumb shortly.
And Rocky Starr?
I have not forgotten him. He will come to my palace in search of Anne Vernon, and we must be ready for him. I want you to move her and Votyan from their cell to another. Then we shall set a trap for all of them, one from which they cannot escape.
Here is what we do.
I can't understand why Gorg hasn't killed us.
Neither can I. When we were first brought here, I expected to die any moment. I'm now beginning to wonder whether we will.
This is a sudden change, Jen. And a few hours ago, you were sure we were all doomed.
That was before Marla told me their escape from the harbor. While Rocky is alive and free, there is still hope for us.
Oh, I can't get used to this thought transference. It's so uncanny. You're miles away from Marla, and yet you speak to her as though you were in the same room.
Telepathy is a wonderful thing, Anne. We have developed it greatly on Venus.
Can anyone know the secret of it?
Why not? It is all a matter of concentration and... Wait. Someone is outside.
Jan, could we rush whoever comes in and get away?
It depends how many there are.
We know. The door's opening. It's you.
With quite a few soldiers. What do you want? Do not be afraid. Do not try to escape.
I am just making certain that you cannot.
So, you're still alive.
Are you disappointed?
Very. It would save us a lot of trouble if you two died. However, I'm not here to speak of that.
Why are you here, then?
We're moving you to another cell.
There's no way out of this one.
Nor of your next home, Bakhtiar. On your feet and walk out the door. Try to run away and you'll be shot.
Where are you taking us?
To a place that Rocky Starr will never find.
Don't be too sure of that.
But I am. Besides, he will never get into the palace. The moment he shows himself, it will be the end of him.
Along this way.
Don't drop behind, Marla.
I am with you.
Come on, faster. Make like you're the Burbridge Flash. Gorg's mob is right in our heels.
Come on, save your breath and run, Mitch. Around this corner.
Say, can't go much further. I'm all in. I said.
All right, this'll do.
Oh.
Come on, crouch low in this doorway.
Oh, boy, that was sure some sprint. I've had it.
I feel my heart will burst.
Yeah, mine too. Boy, was we lucky. We nearly walked slap bang into some of Gorg's mob, you know.
Well, we seem to have given them the slip, Mitch.
Yeah, well, they won't be far behind us. I expect to see them poke their noses around this way any ticket o'clock.
No, I don't think they'll bother searching for us. They'll be far too busy trying to break up the riot.
Yeah, but surely busy sounds like a little war.
Yeah. You know, all this trouble suits me. It'll give us a chance of searching the palace and getting in there unseen.
Say, you know, I didn't know your pals would turn on a show like this, Mama.
Oh, these disturbances are only a shield for bigger things.
Such as?
The attack on the city arsenal.
I wondered whether they'd try to get control of that.
Well, they will have to. It's hard to revolt without weapons.
We push on, Rocky?
Well, we might as well, Mitch. We seem to have lost Gold's men.
Yeah, so quiet hereabouts. Which way we go, Mama?
To your right.
Huh?
With luck, we shall be at the palace gate within a few minutes. We go to the north gate. There will be a guard waiting there. He will lead us to Anne's cell.
Are you sure this is the right gate?
Of course it is.
Well, I can't see no guard, no place.
That is strange.
Hey, maybe there's been a slip-up, huh?
No. Sipa said he had a ring.
Yeah, but he might have...
Wait a minute, Mitch. There's a guard now.
Is he wearing a white ribbon? Huh?
Yes, he is.
He is our man.
Well, what next? Do we walk straight over to him?
Why not? You'll be expecting us.
No, that's too risky, Mala. We can't afford to be captured now.
Quit worrying. This ain't a trap.
Well, perhaps not. Yet it all seems too easy.
It's been arranged. Come on, let's go.
All right, but watch your step.
Rocky, we have seen us. That's definitely us.
Now, listen, you two walk on my left. I'll keep him covered until he gives the password.
Yeah, well, he must be on our side, Rocky, because he's opening the gate.
Yes, just the same, I'm not taking any chances, Mitch.
Maybe you're right.
You bet I am.
He's a weird-looking touch, isn't he?
All right, from now on, leave the talking to Mala.
Votian.
Votian.
Pero eraro nidu?
Mietevani dima patretonale.
Oddio I won't go.
Wolofen. Yara. Kisi sureg nedrof suatebni sere hero.
Look,
Where's he going?
he says to hurry. It is then for us to be seen here. He will take us to Anne and Votian. They have been moved to another cell.
Yara.
Come along. He's impatient.
Where's that guard, Mitch?
Just ahead of us, why?
I don't want to lose him. We'll need him to lead us out of these dungeons.
Yeah, well, you can say that again. We ain't been walking in circles.
Mala, ask him how much further.
See to your house, Nam.
On et lek usad gondola era.
He says it is just along him.
Good.
Yeah, well, I wish they'd light these tunnels with electricity. You can't see where you're walking in this torchlight.
It
This is your cell, Rocky.
What are we waiting for? Let's get 'em out of this smelly hole.
Is there a lock on the door?
Nah, just a series of bolts.
All right, fix them open. The sooner we get them out, the better. Not so loud, not so loud.
Sorry, Bob. That one slipped. There we are.
All right. Mala, tell the guard to keep watch and warn us if anyone comes.
I will very well.
Good.
Noi take Dragnam. Laxi Meno Semok.
all it
Hey, he's a real hep character, that guy, you know.
All right, come on.
Hey, come on, let's open the door. We're wasting enough time.
Who's that? Rocky!
Don't make any noise, either of you.
Oh, it's wonderful to see you.
Chicken. You can't see much in this light, but I'm just as pretty as ever. Hey, this cell fits like a film studio.
Jan, you are not harmed.
No, Mala.
Really? Truly?
Hey, look, let's cut out the cackle and scram, huh?
That's a pretty good idea, Mitch. You never know who might turn up.
Well, come on. I feel kind of tired. So do I. My legs are too heavy. Who laughed then?
Who's that?
It is I, Mitch. Giggling grasshopper.
Gog.
Yes, me.
But you're the guard who let us in here.
Yes. It was rather clever of me.
Haggard by this latest development, Rocky and the others stare hopelessly at the closing madman. Suddenly, with a yell, Mitch tries to rush their tormentor. What will happen now? Can they fight their way out of this trap? And will the riots in Vincent be crushed? There is drama ahead in the next exciting chapter of the Rocky Starr Adventure. Destination Venus.
Destination Venus, an adventure with Rocky Starr.
Learning that Anne and Jan are held prisoner in Vinton, Rocky and the others race to the rescue. With the help of friendly Venusians, they get inside the palace. Hurrying through the evil-smelling dungeons with a guard, they reach Anne and Jan. As they turn to leave the small circular cell, they hear someone laugh. Who was that?
Me, Rocky Starr.
Gog! Giggling grasshoppers. You was the guy who led us here.
Clever of me, wasn't it? My disguise is excellent, eh?
Rocky, use your ray gun. I'm trying to. I can't lift it.
It is only a waste of energy to try. None of you can move.
I'll show you, parrot.
It is quite useless, Mitch. This gun I have paralyzes anyone caught in its ray.
I am not caught in them, Gog.
Go it, Marla, you idiot!
Marla!
Try to move and you will suffer the same treatment.
If you have killed Marla, I will tear you to pieces.
I suggest that you try it now.
I wish I could, but my legs are paralyzed.
How very true, Vakyan. Now, you will drop those ray guns.
I was just gonna...
Drop yours, Mitch. And yours too, Rocky.
Let's talk this over.
Unless you obey my command at once, I will increase the pressure of these rays and you will regret it. Well?
All right. You're the boss.
Yes, I am. Now, you, Mitch.
Okay, parrot.
That is much, much better. Well, how do you like your new home?
Oh, go away and stop your gloating.
You are not complaining, Anne, surely. It is very comfortable for a death cell. It is a little small and circular, but well lit. Of course, that is for a special reason, as you will learn later.
Why don't you kill us and have done with it?
Oh, no, that would be too easy for you. You've caused me a lot of trouble, and you must pay for it.
Listen, you long length of flypaper.
How you would love to be close to me, eh, Mitch?
Nothing would horrify me more. I'll squeeze the last...
All right, Mitch, cut it out. He's enjoying your torment.
Yeah, well, one day he won't enjoy much, I can tell you that.
Unfortunately, you will not live to see that day.
No?
No, unless Vakyan agrees to my little plan.
He'll agree to nothing you say.
Not even if it meant your freedom and life?
What is the scheme, Gog?
I thought you would be interested. It is really quite simple. Help me regain power on Venus, and you all go free.
No, thanks.
I am speaking to Vakyan. A few words from you, and these silly rebels would see the error of their ways. Once I am all-powerful again, you shall be free to do as you wish.
Don't listen to him, Jan. I wouldn't trust him as far as I could spit.
The answer's no, Gog.
Talk it over among yourselves. Give me your decision later.
The answer will still be the same.
I wonder. I give you 1 hour to decide.
Right. Now get out while we attend to Marla.
I give the orders here, you obey them. Before I leave, I will take your ray guns.
Why don't you come and get them?
You must think me a fool.
When you got a free week, I'll tell you what I think of you.
If you want those guns, come and get them. Yourself.
One of my men will. I am not alone, you know. There are many men outside in the corridor. Drow! Drow!
Sirius!
Imok! Niotem!
Sayurit Namuk!
Teget Yasnug! Guard Met Yawa! Hit away, strike! The guard will drag away your guns without going into the paralyzing rays.
Why, you long drink of water.
Enough of your long tongue, or you will lose it.
You ever ate your McSnuggerus?
Dog one this you. Now, I must leave you. You have 1 hour to decide your fate. Until later.
Oh, if only I could move, I'd tear that door down.
You'll be able to move in a minute or so. The paralysis will soon pass.
Oh, Rocky, is there hope for us?
All right, we'll think about that later. First, let's see how bad Marla is.
You should have seen their faces, Yo. They stood staring at me like the dolts they are.
I can imagine how surprised they were.
Believe me, I enjoyed that moment.
What will you do with them, sire?
I have given them a chance to live.
To live? Are you mad?
There is one condition.
Well?
Vakyan shall join me and order the northern and southern rebels to surrender.
Would they follow his advice?
I think they would. At any rate, it would confuse and divide them, and they could easily be conquered again.
And you would once more rule Venus.
Exactly.
Sire, presuming you regain control, what then?
Can you not guess?
Vokyan and the rest of them die.
Naturally. It would be madness to let them live on.
Of course, that is different, sire.
I felt that my idea would appeal to you, Yo. I have given them 1 hour in which to make a decision.
I know what that answer will be.
I think you are wrong. Vokyan will try to save his earthling friends, you see. However, whatever decision they make, they still die. Now, have you any more news of the riots in Vintum?
I understand they are attacking the city arsenal.
The arsenal? You, we must hold that at all costs. Should they overrun that, we will pay dearly.
I have already reinforcements there with orders to hold on to the end.
Perhaps we should go there ourselves.
I agree with you, sire. Our men will fight better with us alongside.
Very well. If Vokyan's decision is no, we will leave for the city arsenal and smash the cursed rebels into the dust.
You had us worried, Mother. We thought you'd never wake.
You cannot get rid of me as easily as all that. Oh, well, I think...
Stay there. There's no sense in moving.
Oh, but I'm in the way
No,
here.
no, you're not. We can search the cell without disturbing you.
There is no need to search any longer.
Have you found another door yet?
I have not looked.
Gosh, I thought you and Mitch were...
I have decided to do as Gorg asks.
Oh, no, Jan.
You don't mean that.
It is the only way, Rocky. While you three were free, there was hope for us. Now there is none. This way I shall save any more bloodshed.
Of all the crummy ideas I ever heard.
Let us face it, Mitch. Gorg has won.
Well, we're in a tight spot, Jan, but...
We are beaten. Unless I agree to his plan, all of you will die. I cannot let that happen. I will not be responsible for your deaths.
You don't think that Gorg will keep his promise and let us go free?
Yeah, well, I can answer that one, pal.
Naturally. I will insist that you three be allowed to take off in the Blue Streak before I speak to the rebel leaders.
Oh, you can't do it, Jan.
I have no choice.
What will your friends say about this?
I am only trying to save bloodshed.
But you won't. You will set off the biggest purge ever known. You and everyone who knows you and believes in your ideals will be wiped out. You'll become the most hated man in the history of Venus.
Perhaps. And yet I cannot sacrifice you three. No, my plan is best. I will agree to Gorg's plan.
Over my dead body.
You got an idea, Rocky?
All right, first we'll go over the cell again.
You will only waste energy. There is not even a crack in the walls.
Rocky, could you blast a way out with a ray pistol?
Listen to the chicken, will you? Sure we could, only we haven't got one.
I have.
You have?
It is only a small pistol. It fits in your pocket. My friend Juba gave it to me. He said we might need it.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy. How we need it.
Marla, I believe you've saved our lives. Listen, when Gorg comes, leave the talking to me.
No, Rocky.
You gotta, if you give in now, we're sunk.
Mitch, I intend to do as he orders. He will be here any moment.
I hate having to do this, Jan, but it's the only way. Might catch him, Mitch.
Right,
Rocky, what have you done?
Sensible thing. You and Mala look after him while we gotta work on this ray pistol. We'll be out of here lickety-split.
Careful. There's someone outside.
This'll be Gorg.
Well, have you made your decision, Vokyan?
Yes, he has.
Let him answer for himself, Rocky Starr. Will you obey my command?
The answer's no.
With the capital N. Swallow that and I hope it chokes you.
Very well. By the way, should you attempt to escape, remember that this corridor is filled with guards. We will not meet again. Goodbye.
He's got a shot coming to him.
Come on, Mitch. Let's get to work with this ray pistol. I'm sorry I had to hit you, Jan.
I deserved it. I cannot understand why I even thought of joining Gorg.
Say, when you two finish scratching each other's backs, maybe we can finish the job.
Want a spell?
Wouldn't mind.
Right. I'll work the pistol.
Give it a works, pal. We haven't got all year, you know.
I'm just having a look at this hole. My gosh, these walls must be thick.
Well, it is a dungeon, and when they build these places, they're built to last.
Rocky, start that ray gun. Them guards outside might hear us and walk in.
Here we go.
Have we made much progress, Mitch?
We're not doing so bad, chicken.
Can we break out? That is the main question.
Depends on whether the guards outside smell a rat. They poke their noses round the door, we're gone.
Let's hope they don't.
How you going, Rocky boy?
What's that noise?
Hey? Oh, it's John snoring.
Don't be a fool. Great Scott, look! The ceiling's coming down on us. We'll be crushed to death. The ceiling's coming down on us. Wide-eyed with horror, our friends stare at the ceiling as it drops down toward them. Can they blast a way out before they're crushed? And what of the riots in the city? Will Gorg be able to crush them? For thrills, excitement, listen for the next chapter of the Rocky Starr Adventure. Destination Venus! Destination Venus, an adventure with Rocky Starr. After capturing Rocky and the others, Gorg offered them a chance to live. He promised to release them if Jan would join them. Despite his protests, Rocky refused to let him do this. When Gorg learned this, he threatened to make them suffer. Later, Rocky and Mitch begin blasting at their cell wall with Marla's ray pistol. As the rays cut deep into the prison wall, they hear a heavy whining noise above them.
Gymnus! Look!
Rocky, the ceiling's coming down.
Eagling grasshopper.
What can we do?
All right, now calm down, all of you.
Calm down, he says, and us likely to be sausage meat any ticket
Now
of
listen,
clock.
cut the fooling, Mitch. Jan, take that ray pistol and blast away at the wall. We must be nearly through.
Very well.
It is too late. That ceiling will crush us to death.
That's right. Make me laugh.
All right, Jan, get started and hurry.
Rocky, it is closer.
Steady, Marla, steady.
This is the end for us.
No, it isn't. Look,
What?
the ceiling's going up again.
Well,
it
ain't
is.
this like Gorg? He would think of something like this. I bet he's somewhere laughing his head off.
Maybe we'll have the laugh on him before long.
Oh, quit kidding yourself. We're having a show.
How you
pal.
going, Jan?
Quite well. I have enlarged the hole by another foot at least.
Hurry, Jan. That ray pistol will not last forever.
Well, that's your little shit, Jim.
Rocky, the ceiling's coming down again. It's traveling faster this time.
Oh, don't worry. It can go up again.
Yes, but we can't be too sure of
Ah,
that.
you bet you can. I'll bet Gorg's got this gadget fixed so that it'll go up and down like a lift. It's his idea of a joke.
I can't look at it anymore.
Rocky, the ray pistol is finished.
Oh, no, Jan.
Are you sure?
Try it for yourself. I've been pressing the trigger for some seconds and nothing happens.
Ain't this just the last thing?
Well, that's that. Was a good idea.
Out of the way, Mitch.
Hey, what are you doing with that Bowie knife?
Get back and I'll show you. I ought to be able to tear away the earth with this.
Go to it, Rocky boy. It's our last hope of breaking out. Shake it up, Rocky. Ain't you through yet?
No, not so far to go.
Well, we're all gunners.
Can I help you?
No, there's only room for one to work in here. I'll keep going a little longer, then someone can relieve me.
Hey, we must break out someplace soon. We've cut through 6 feet of earth already.
Listen, that machinery has stopped.
Yeah, well, I hope it's broken down.
It's either that or they've found out about our escape tunnel.
It's not that, chicken. Now, me, I reckon Gorgle have left us to our fate and gone out to settle the riots.
Mitch, I'm through.
Yippee! Rocky boy, we're saved.
I'd hold your horses. There's still a long way to go yet.
It's a cinch. Shall I give you a spell?
Thanks, Mitch.
Now, let me get it. I'll punch your way through or bust. Relax, folks. We'll be out in no time.
Is it coming any easier?
Yep, seems to be.
I wonder where it will lead to.
Not in the Gorg's bedroom, I hope.
Can you see a light out there?
Nah, not a thing.
Rocky, the machinery. They started again.
Yes, I heard it. Hurry it up, Mitch.
Look, Rocky, I guess it's big enough to squeeze through.
Here comes the ceiling again. And this time I don't think it'll stop.
My gosh, I believe you're right. All right, that'll have to do, Mitch. Now, come on, out you go.
Oh, wait a moment. There might be radioactive materials in there.
Well, it's too late to worry about that now, Anne. Those rays can't be harmful to the human skin, or I'd have felt it by this.
Hurry! That ceiling is rushing down towards us.
All right, push your way through, Mitch.
You bet I will. Come on.
Now you, Marla. Quick.
Yes.
All right, Anne.
Good.
Quickly. He's only a few feet from us. Quickly.
In you go, Jan. Hurry.
Yes.
Rocky, are you all right?
Apart from a mouthful of dirt, yes.
Oh, boy, when I heard that crash, I thought you'd all be sausage meat.
All right, stop that yelling and give me a hand. I'm stuck.
Shine your torch in here, Jan. That's the idea. Now give me a hand, fella. That's it. Now.
All right. All right, easy does it.
Here we go. Come on, boy.
All right, steady. You'll pull my arms out of their sockets.
Relax, son. Relax. Come on.
No, wait a minute.
Come on. Up. That's it. You okay?
Feet are almost free. All right, I can make it now, Mitch. All right, there we are.
Careful when you stand up. The tunnel roof is not high.
Rocky, you're not hurt, are you?
No, Ann, I'm fine. When that ceiling crashed, it started a small fall of earth that pinned my feet.
Oh, boy, it sure hit bottom with a bang, huh?
Certainly did. Well, where are we, Ann? Any idea?
In some stormwater tunnel, I should say, Rocky.
Any idea where it leads to?
I'm only guessing, of course, but I would say towards the harbor.
Well, that couldn't be better, huh? Won't Gog be surprised when he spots us in the middle of the riot?
He certainly will be. All right, which way will we go, left or right?
To the right. That should bring us to the harbor shore.
Well, let's get cracking. I'm just itching to get my fingers round Gorg's neck. Well, get off my right leg and call me Shorty. That stormwater tunnel don't empty into the harbor at all.
No.
Yeah, and where the deuce are we?
Almost 30 miles from Vinton.
30 miles?
No wonder it took us a long time to get out of that tunnel.
This is a jungle swamp called Moaps Fotad.
Huh? Brother,
Quite
I
a
could
name.
think of a dozen better names than that.
What's it mean, Jan?
Swamp of Death.
It's about as dreadful looking as its name. What a
Certainly
horrible
is.
looking joint.
Listen, Yan, can we get through it?
It will not be easy. You see...
Don't tell us. Can guess the rest. It's alive with wild animals like the Negasaur and...
Mitch, must you mention those things?
You haven't answered my question, Yan. Can we get across?
We will have to. It is more than 30 miles to Vinton by the roadway.
Oh, that settles it then.
Hold your horses, pal. We can't go across there at this time of night.
Well, it's broad daylight, Mitch.
Well, it ain't in that swamp. That mist hanging over it is like a gray blanket. Now, look, we're only seeking out trouble if we go in there.
Well, we can't stay here.
Why not?
We must get to Vinton quickly, otherwise the riots will be over. When the Venusians see Yan, they'll fight all the harder.
Yeah, perhaps he won't be alive after we've been through the swamp.
Oh, will you stop your laughing?
Yeah, but the smell of that place is likely to be anything there.
There are no Negasaurs at any rate, Mitch. I know that. You see, the Negasaurs are found only in the Rodden jungle.
Well, that's a cheerful bit of news, I must say.
I'm glad I was able to give it to you.
Think nothing of it. Hey, look, maybe there's something worse hiding below that mud and slush. What am I getting so cheerful about? I might be dead in a
All
couple of
right,
hours.
now listen, fellas, cut
I'm
the
too
argument.
young to
Mitch!
die. I'm only a boy.
All right, I know it. But we're going across now.
All right, you're twisting my arm, but I volunteer to go.
Thank you very much. You and Marla come with me, Ann. Mitch and Yan, you bring up the rear. And listen, keep close together no matter what happens.
I think we are almost halfway across.
Is that all? You know, this joint gives me the creepy crawlies in the neck. Them trees look like skeletons in this mist. You know something? I wish we was out of here.
Well, I do not like it any more than you, Mitch. I feel as though we had walked 100 miles already.
Yeah, chicken, that's because it's such hard going. You know, this stuff sucks at your boots, don't it?
Yes, it's terrible.
Anyways, how come you pick with me?
Oh, I changed with Jan. Rocky wanted him up close to lead the way.
Watch it, honey. There's something brushing against your cheek.
Oh, thank you. Oh, it was awful.
And there's a very queer smell here, too.
Yes, I know, but that is not peculiar to the swamp.
No, I had it before.
Yes, you see, they are all the same on the southern continent.
Well, a bit my last, but there's oil in here, you know?
Mitch, what did you say?
Oil, you know? Yeah, the stuff they make gasoline from might be able to sink a company. We'll have to think about this. Could make a lot of dough.
Mitch, please, you say gasoline. I do not understand.
You know, petrol. The stuff that makes automobiles go, you know?
Petrol?
Yeah.
No, I have never heard that.
Look, how do them air cars of yours work?
Oh, they are atomically driven. You see, that is the only power we have on Venus.
Yeah, well, maybe I can do a deal with Jan when he's boss again. You know, I could make a lot of dough if I got the oil concessions on Venus. Could float a big company. I could freight it back to work in huge spaceships and look. Oh.
What is it?
Hey, I stepped into a hole. I got this stuff all over me. Look in my good pants. Whew, sure smells. I'll need a bath and perfume after this.
Yes. Oh, Mitch, will Jan ever be president of Venus?
Ah, it's a cinch, chicken. With me backing him, he'll be right in there pitching. Once we show up in the city, it will be all over. Hey, this is all squelchy, ain't it?
It is horrible.
Ah, let me see. Hey, look, I can't see Rocky ahead of us. We're getting too far behind. We better get a move.
Please be quiet. Listen. Listen.
What? I can't hear nothing.
Yes, I can. Mitch, there is something following us.
Something following us?
Yes. Listen. There is something following us.
Hey, that might be some of Gog's mob.
No. I think it is a monster from the swamp.
Get out of here, quick.
Mitch, look! Behind you! Look!
At Marla's panic-stricken call, Mitch turns and looks into the thick gray mist that hangs over the swamp like a pall. Suddenly he catches a glimpse of the monster as it lumbers slowly toward them. What new danger lurks ahead of our friends? Can they reach Vinton in time to help the rebels? There are thrills in store for you in the next dramatic episode of the Rocky Starr Adventure, Destination Venus!
Destination Venus, an adventure with Rocky Starr.
In Vinton, Gog and Joe fight desperately to crush the revolt there. Unbeknown to them, Rocky and the others blast away out of their cell just before the ceiling crashes down. Following a stormwater tunnel, they eventually emerge near a jungle swamp that lies between them and the city. A heavy blue-tinted mist hangs over the trees. As our friends struggle through the foul-smelling mud, startled birds scream their defiance. Mitch and Marla walk together behind the others.
Come on, Marla, we're getting too far behind. I can't see Rocky.
Listen, Mitch.
Don't hiss in my ear that way.
There is something following us.
Well, let's run after Rocky, huh?
Mitch, look. Look behind. It is a monster from the swamp.
Giggling grasshoppers. I knew some of them things would be hidden under this mud.
It is a ray.
I don't care what it is. Let's get out of here. Did you say something?
Mitch, I am frightened.
You're frightened? Chicken, I'm terrified. Let's get out of here. Where's that thing?
I cannot see it in the mist.
Come on, it don't sound too friendly.
You two all right back there?
I'm not sure, Rocky. There's something following us. Where are you?
Right ahead of you. You see my torch?
Only just. The mist seems thicker.
Rocky! Help me! Help me!
Marla, where are you? Hey, Marla.
What's happening?
I don't know. Marla's gone. I was talking to her 1 second, and the thing roared, and she disappeared into the mist.
Did you see what it was, Mitch?
I didn't say nothing. They had a sort of heavy squelching footsteps, and she said it was a rabe or something.
Yip-nus, a rabe.
A rabe?
Yep.
What's that, Jan?
It is a type of bear that has been extinct on Earth for centuries. It is sometimes 12 feet tall.
Oh, say, you breed some nice little pets up here, don't you?
Anne, back here, quickly.
Coming.
We're going after Marla.
We cannot do much, Rocky. We are unarmed, remember, and it is difficult to see in this heavy mist.
Yeah, you can say, Daddy. Hey, there it is again. After it, pal, unless we hurry, it'll kill her. Rocky, I figured it all out. We're traveling round in circles.
Don't worry, Mitch, we're not.
Then where's that thing disappeared to? We've been squelching through this mud for half an hour and there's no sign of it.
Well, last time we heard the rabe, it was somewhere along here.
Yeah, well, it couldn't have come this way. There's no footprint.
Well, there wouldn't be any in this muck, Mitch.
Why not?
Well, use your head.
Oh, yeah, I was forgetting that, yeah.
Yeah, good. Wait a sec. Any to sign of them over your way, Jan?
No, Rocky.
Well, listen, you and Ann, you better work in closer to us.
All right.
Sounding too far away.
Yeah, look, let's keep moving. We gotta find Marla before it's too late.
Who the deuce fired that?
Oh, maybe something to rave or something, huh? Hey, that parted my eyebrows.
Now, listen, Mitch, it's not the rave they're after. I'm telling you, it's us.
Well, let's get out of here, eh? You took the words right out of my mouth.
Rocky, it is Gog soldiers. They are on our right.
This is very lovely, this is.
Come on, over to Ann and Jan. Those shots are too close for my liking.
Well, the sooner we're out of this, the better.
We're not leaving the swamp until we find Marla.
We can't hang around with them guns shooting at us.
Gog must have discovered our escape, Rocky.
Well, listen, there's no time for talking. Follow me as fast as you can. I'm not letting Gog capture us again.
They must have seen us. Run for your lives. Run!
Run!
You're losing ground, you.
Not really, sire. We can...
Oh, why must you lie? It is obvious. Ever since the rebels gained control of the arsenal, they have driven our men back and back.
Sire, have no fear. Our men will dispose of the rebels as easily as you disposed of Rocky Starr.
You evidently have not heard the news of them.
How do you mean?
They escaped from their cell a few seconds before the ceiling crashed.
Nos.
The guards learnt that when the ceiling was raised again and saw the hole in the wall.
I do not follow, sire. I thought that there was no way out of that cell.
So did I. However, it seems that there is an old stormwater tunnel that runs along one side of it. By sheer good luck, they cut their way out into that. Had they tackled any other wall, they would have walked into the arms of my guards.
And where are they now?
The last I heard, my men were pursuing them in the Pomor's Fohatad.
May they rot in there.
I agree with you, Yo. Should they reach Vintum, our task will become even harder. They will whip up this rabble to even greater fury.
Sire, they are rabble no longer.
Of course they are.
Have you noticed them this last hour?
Stop talking in riddles. What are you trying to say?
They are using atomic shells. No, it is not true. Unfortunately, it is, sire.
But where did they get them?
Well, from the city arsenal.
I know that, you fool. But they must have artillery to fire them. From where did the guns come?
From the army, I'm afraid.
The army?
Yes, sire.
So they are deserting me.
Well, it could be that they have captured a few guns.
No, Yo. They are deserting us, the swine. So they would turn traitor, eh? Well, I shall teach them that it does not pay. I shall destroy every man in the army, every man.
This is not the
I shall make them pay for this. I shall crush them and everyone else who opposes me.
Then you had better hurry. Lose this battle and you'll lose everything.
Oh, I will not lose it, I promise you that. Come, Yo.
Where to, sire?
Back to the palace.
The palace? Our place is with the troops who remain loyal. If they see us leave, they may think we are running away
I
too.
have better troops than any of these idiots. Troops who will not betray nor fail me.
You mean your robots?
Yes, my little man. With them, Yo, I will crush this revolt within a few hours. They will trample the rebels and the soldiers to dust.
Sire, you cannot do this.
Oh, but I can and I shall. Come to the palace. I will turn my robots loose in Vintum. I shall clear the streets of the city before Rocky Starr and his cursed friends can reach here.
It's in that cave on the edge of the swamp.
Can you see it?
No, but it's there.
Well, I'll tell you something, pal. I'm not going inside to inquire.
It is there. I can hear it growling.
That means it has our scents, Anne.
Well, I hope is that Gorg's mob ain't got our scent, too. They're more deadly than this thing.
Well, I wouldn't say that.
Sure they are. If we leave this rab alone, it won't bother us. Can't say that for them soldiers, though.
Ah, we've left them miles behind.
I do not think they will venture too near the Reb. Mitch, most Venusians are terrified by them.
Yeah, I can tell you something, Bob. They're not the only ones. What's to do, huh?
Mitch, take the torch.
Why?
I'm going in there after Marla.
No, Rocky. That is my job.
Jan, I've told you before that I'm handling this. Now, come on, no more arguing.
Just a minute, Superboy. You can't tackle that thing without a weapon.
You seem to forget. I've got a Bowie knife.
Yeah, that'll be a lot of help. That rab weighs more than a ton. One pat in the head from that and you'll sink feet into the ground.
I think I can fix him, Mitch.
Talk some sense into his thick skull, will you, Ann?
I tell you, we can do it.
Hey, who's this we?
Why, you and me.
Huh? Wait a minute. Where do I fit into this?
Oh, I'll tell you. You're the bait for my trap.
Oh, well, that's it. What? Who, me? Not in your life. Rocky boy, I guess I ain't the right type of bait. He wouldn't like me at all. I'm too tough. I got
You'll
too
be
many
in
bones.
no danger. Have no
No,
worries.
not much. I won't. I ain't
Now
going
listen,
in there
Tilly, you
for
won't be,
1,000
Mitch.
quid.
You won't be in any danger.
Not in your life. I refuse to go.
Now listen.
I'm too young to die. I
Wait
told
a
you
minute.
that before.
Will you listen
I'm
to
all
my...
skinny. Look, I got bones sticking out all over me.
Will you listen to my plan for just a moment?
All right, but it ain't going to convince me. I can tell you that right now.
All right, you're in no danger, and I'll tell you for why. This is what happens.
Yep.
I slip around to the edge of the cave out of sight. You with me?
Out of sight.
Yeah,
That's me.
Yes, me too. And then I entice him out into the open.
That's good. I've got a plan.
Now, wait a
You
minute.
entice him out,
Now, wait a
and I
minute.
got a way off, and I shoot him, huh?
Yeah, but now wait a sec. I'll change. I'll go around the edge of the cave.
Where am I?
Well, you're back a bit, and you entice him out to the open.
Yeah?
And when he comes out...
I step forward, say, howdy do. This is Mitch Morgan. Pleased to meet you, fella.
Mitch, will you listen? Don't be a fool all your life. This is serious. Marla's in there. You seem to forget that.
Oh, I don't. I'm
All right, now
kidding.
concentrate.
Yeah.
Now, when he comes out, when he lumbers out, you start...
I lumber off.
No, you don't. You walk back slowly into the swamp and leave the rest to me.
I'll leave it to you, all right, pal, but I'm getting out of there so fast he won't even know I've been here.
All right. If you don't want to be in it, that's all right.
All right. You talk me in it. All right. So you go in and you entice him out, and I'm standing out there. Well, what happens? Supposing he attacks me, what do I do then?
I told you, you walk backwards into the swamp, and you just leave the rest to me.
All right. Talk me into it.
Good.
I'll volunteer.
Right.
I'll be the bait.
Good.
It better not happen what I think's gonna happen, but I'll take a chance.
Right.
But just want to tell you one thing. If that animal gets too close to me, I'll start and run, and I'll run so far that I won't stop until I reach Earth.
Mitch is close to the cave entrance.
Yes. The Arab is coming out.
Can you see Rocky?
No. He is somewhere in the shrubs at the side of the cave.
There it is. Oh, Jan, it's immense.
Mitch was right. It must weigh more than a ton.
Jan, it's walking slowly towards him. Oh, Mitch, run before it kills you.
Don't call out.
I can't bear to watch it any longer.
Mitch is in no danger at the moment. The Arab has stopped. It is bewildered by the torchlight. Mitch is shining it right into its eyes. See how it's swinging its huge arms? It is trying to brush away the light.
There's Rocky.
Yes. He's quite close to it.
Careful, Rocky. It turns.
Steady, Anne.
Oh, it's horrible.
Rocky is only a yard or two from it. It will soon be over.
Rab is turning. It's hurt him.
It is too late. Rocky has got him.
Dad, look! Rocky's fallen!
Hypnos, it's got him! It's got Rocky!
Even as Jan speaks, the great lumbering monster attacks Rocky, knocking the knife out of his hand. It picks him up in its arms and begins crushing the life out of him. What will happen? Is there any hope for Rocky? Can Mitch reach him in time to help? There is excitement ahead in the next exciting episode of the Rocky Starr Adventure. Destination Venus!
Destination Venus, an adventure with Rocky Starr.
Following their escape from the Vinton Palace, Rocky and the others race through a jungle swamp toward the city. Halfway across, a prehistoric monster snatches Marla from their midst. After a frantic search, they track the dreaded Red to a cave on the edge of the swamp. Using Mitch as a bait, Rocky entices the animal out of the cave and then tries to creep up on it. Jan and Anne watch him get closer and closer.
I can't bear to watch any longer. It's horrible.
It will soon be over now.
The Rab has hurt him. It's turned on him.
It is too late. Rocky will get him.
Rocky's fallen.
No, that thing has knocked him aside.
Rocky, be careful.
Hypnos!
It's got him. Oh, Jan, it'll crush him to death.
You stay here, Anne.
No, I'm coming with you.
Then run and pray, Nuss, we can reach him in time.
me a hand, will you?
I'm away, fella.
Keep clear of this thing. Get the knife. I'll try to strangle it.
Where's the knife?
Oh, over on your left. Hurry, Mitch.
This way, man.
Have you found it? I can't hold out much longer.
I got it.
Mitch, get it!
Out of the way, Ann. I'll handle this.
Mitch,
Out of the way, I tell you. You go back with Jan. I'll fix it.
Be careful, it might turn on you.
Yeah, well, I'm ready for it.
Quickly, it's starting to the cave.
Oh, no, you don't, my ugly one. Get this.
Mitch, it's dropped Rocky.
Keep away from her. I'll get you. Oh, boy, listen to it. It's gone mad with pain. Out of the way, Ann. Here it comes.
Run, Mitch.
Don't catch me, chicken.
Look out.
Just take care of Rocky. I'll run this thing off its legs. See you later. Yeah, Rocky, boy, you must have a constitution made of steel.
Well, I wouldn't say that. I feel as though a steamroller has been over my chest.
Could say you look like it, too, but I won't.
Thank you.
Crow-legged one. Fancy being hugged by a monster like that and still living.
Yeah. What happened to that rare?
Well, to tell you, managed to get in a couple of lucky shots with the knife, then it dropped you and turned on me.
Uh-huh.
Now, I raced for the swamp with it after me. I just climbed a tree, and then I heard a terrific crash.
Uh-huh.
I looks around, and there's the Rabe lying in the mud. So I make sure it stays there.
Oh, good work, Mitch. Thanks.
You would have beat it without my help.
I don't think. I was all in when you started cutting at it with the knife. Hey, by gosh, it moved quickly for a big animal.
Yeah, it sure did. I got the shock of my life when I saw it turn on you.
Yeah, me too.
1 second it was staring at me, the next it knocked you flying and was hugging you to death.
You know, this is getting to be a habit. You saving my life.
Forget it. You'll do the same for me.
Where's Ann?
She's with Marla.
Any damage there?
A few bruises, that's all. She reckons that Rabe took a fancy to her. Kept sniffing at her and licking her face, but I figure she was mighty pleased when we arrived.
Yeah, I can imagine. Well, we were lucky to get out of that, Mitch.
You can say that again. Boy, what a place this Venus is. I bet no one on Earth will believe us when we tell them about the underground cities and the prehistoric monsters and the like.
Mm-hmm. That's if we ever reach Earth again.
Don't be so mournful. Who's going to stop us?
Well, our luck can't hold out forever, you know, Mitch.
See, what's gotten into you? I'm the wet blanket in this crew. If there's any mourning to be done, I'll do it. Now, cheer up, will you? We're not dead yet.
I know, only...
Well?
Well, Mitch, there's a big scrap ahead of us.
With Gorg?
Yeah. With Gorg, and it won't be a pleasant one. It'll be a fight to the death. Of course, you know, it'll be curtains for him or us.
Well, let's just make sure it's him, huh? Anyways, I wouldn't be surprised to hear that he and his mob have left him.
Yeah, his running away won't solve any problems.
Well, sure it would. Jan'd be president.
Mitch, Venus will know no peace until Gorg's dead. If he manages to get away, then he'll only begin plotting all over again.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Hey, listen, is Jan about?
No, he's kind of in him.
Good. It'll give the rebels a kick when they see him. Well, I suppose it's time we started for the city, Mitch.
Oh, relax. We'll go after you had a rest.
Oh,
huh?
I'm fine now. Don't worry. I'm all right. I think the walk there will do me good. Oh, boy. You know, the sooner we get to Vinton, the sooner we'll start that last battle with Gorg. Come on.
Collecting Ann and Marla, they set out for the underground city. There a grim battle rages in the public square. The rebels fight bitterly with robots. In a room overlooking the square, Gorg and Joe watch the fighting. Nearby is a small radio set with which Gorg directs his robots.
It goes well for us yet. Very well, sire. The rebels are slowly being driven from the streets. They do not like your robots.
Would you face them willingly?
No, they are frightening.
Yes, they are. The rebels have nothing that can stop them. Oh, they destroy some, but I have thousands and thousands. For every one I lose, I will put 20 in its place. I told you my little men would clear the streets. Hundreds of Venusians have died already, and unless they run away, still more will be crushed.
Why not give them a chance to surrender, sire?
Why should I?
It will save bloodshed and loss.
I shall not. They have sworn to overthrow me. Why should I show them any mercy?
It is stupid to kill needlessly.
I am not in the mood to listen to your arguments. I am in charge of this battle.
I still say give them a chance to surrender.
And would they?
They might.
You know they would not. They would use the lull in the fighting to regroup their men.
Does that matter, sire? You can easily defeat them with your robots. No human being can stand up to them.
They are wonderful, 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 are they not? Look at them marching against the barricade in the middle of the square. The stupid rebels think that will stop them. They will crush it beneath their feet. Yes, they are wonderful, and I control them all with this radio set. A flick of a knob, and instantly they obey. Yo, what power I have, what power! This radio is a wonderful invention, eh?
Very, sire.
You are pleased to stay with me?
Well, naturally.
Together, we will still rule the universe.
We will never do that, sire, unless you stop this slaughter.
Enough of your rumblings.
All this needless killing will only build up an even greater hatred against you. Give them a chance to surrender and be merciful.
You want me to let them live so that they can rise again?
They will not rise again after seeing your robots in action. They will know that you can wipe them out whenever you wish.
Yes, I can.
Sire, broadcast a message over the public address system that we use in the square. Call on them to surrender now.
Very well. First, I halt my robots. Watch them. Instantly, they obey my slightest wish. I flick this knob. This. There.
And your robots stop and stand like statues. Sire, it's even amazed the rebels. They've stopped fighting too.
Clever, eh? Switch on the address system. They will be wondering what is coming.
It is ready, sire.
Good. Nymphoventum, you eviguoet eknak ot redneru. Rednerus pro-eyed.
That is Vokjar.
So that swine is in Vinton.
I wonder if Rocky Starr is.
Listen to him, He is ordering me to call off the robots.
You had better answer him, sire.
I will, this way. A twist of this knob here, another there. Watch, my little men, watch you.
They are moving again.
And there come more of them with their ray guns.
Sire, they are wiping out all the buildings in the square.
All except this one, of course. I pray Nuss that Wakjan is in one of those buildings.
Sire, the rebels are running. They're running away.
We have won.
For the moment. But they will make a stand later, sire.
But not for long. We have won. Vinton is ours.
When I said we would not surrender, I knew that we could not hold the square any longer.
Yeah. So, you know something? Gorg sure made a heck of a mess of it. Just look at it.
He has that indeed, Mitch. By the look of it, he has destroyed half of the city.
Yeah, there's no buildings standing or nothing. Look at all the rubble around.
Certainly is a terrible mess. We heard this much.
And he will ruin the rest. That is, unless we can devise some plan, we can think of some way which we can stop him.
Yeah, well, if you can do that, Bub, you're a better man than I am. It's gonna be some job. What on earth can we do?
I don't know. And I am well aware that it is a great job. The more robots we destroy, the more he throws into the fight.
Yes, that's the terrible part of it, Jan. I've been giving this quite some thought. I suppose your casualties have been pretty heavy.
Yes, they have that. They have indeed, Rocky. It is all quiet at the moment. But if Gorg sends in the robots again, I am afraid that it will only be a few minutes.
Yes.
But why did you ask that?
Well, as I said, I've been giving this matter quite some thought, and I just had an idea.
Well, don't be so mysterious. Give out. Let the boys in on it.
Well, Jan, we've only one chance of winning this battle.
Kill Gorg?
Yes, kill Gorg.
Before you get any crummy ideas, let me tell you something that can't be done.
Mitch, it can be done. Gorg's in a room of the palace, isn't he?
Sure thing, but how do we get in there?
The same way as we got out. by that stormwater channel. Jan, hold on to this spot for an hour, and I'll finish Gorg for all time.
Quickly, Rocky explains his plan, and then he and Mitch set out by air car for the entrance to the tunnel. What will happen? Can Rocky defeat Gorg, or will he arrive too late? There are thrills ahead for you as the battle with Gorg and his robots races to its climax in the next action-packed episode of the Rocky Starr Adventure, Destination Venus! Destination Venus, an adventure with Rocky Starr! Arriving at Vinton, Rocky and the others learn that Gorg is using the robots to crush the revolt. From a fortified room in the palace, Gorg directs the destruction of the great underground city and all in it. During the lull in the battle, Rocky tells Jan that only Gorg's death will prevent further bloodshed. Then he decides to return to the palace to kill Gorg.
Yeah, but how the heck will we get into the palace?
The same way as we got out, by that stormwater channel.
Full of crummy ideas. That joint will be full of Gorg's mob. We won't last a minute.
Well, we'll face that when we come to it, Mitch. Jan, can you get an air car?
Now, hold your horses, Rocky.
Hold on to this spot for 1 hour, and I'll hand you Gorg, dead or alive.
It will mean heavy casualties to hold on here.
Well, Jan, it's either that or be driven out of Vinton.
Is it necessary to stay in this particular area?
Not as long as you keep on fighting.
Very well. We will fight a series of rearguard actions, and
well,
then...
Look, I'll leave all that to you, Jan. Now, about the air car, can you do it?
Of course. I'll arrange that and some ray guns for you. Mm-hmm. You may need them.
You're telling me. We'll just be walking to our death.
Where's Ann and Muller?
They are being cared for behind our lines.
Well, give them my love in case we don't come back. And me, I got a horrible feeling in my stomach that we won't.
And what is worrying you?
Oh, everything. I can't stay here another minute.
You promised Jan you would.
But I want to know what's happening. All we can hear are the shells bursting in the distance.
It is no help to worry.
Oh, Jan, everything's all right, isn't it?
It could not be better.
Where's Rocky?
He has gone to the palace.
The palace?
I did not want him to, but he refused to listen. He says that the only way to end the fighting is to kill Gorg.
But, Jan, he won't last a minute there. It's full of Gorg's men. He'll be killed the moment he sets foot in the place.
Rocky assured me that he could deal with the situation.
You should not have allowed him to go there, Jan.
I could not stop him.
Why should he take all the risks?
Had I known then all I do now, I would have kept him by me.
What do you mean, Jan?
I have great news, Marla. Some minutes after Rocky and Mitch left, all the armed forces in Vinton deserted Gorg.
Did they really?
Every one of them. Almost 2 divisions of men. All that he has left now are his robots.
That's enough.
Yes, admittedly they will be hard to defeat. However, we are in a much better position than we were. Now we have plenty of reinforcements and artillery.
Jan, can you defeat the robots?
I think so. The only weapon that is of much use against them is the atomic shell, and we have plenty of them.
Could you get a message to Rocky and tell him to come back?
Would he listen to me?
He might when he heard your news.
And his way is best.
But, Jan, I'm afraid for him.
Do not be afraid for him. Rocky will come to no harm. And if he should destroy Gorg quickly, the battle will be over.
And if he doesn't?
Oh, it may go on for days, perhaps weeks.
Well, I hope he pulls it off and isn't hurt.
Well, so far so good. We're back in the palace, okay?
Yes, it's been easier than I expected, Mitch.
You can say that again. You know, I thought we'd have been playing harps by this. Well, what next? Well, don't answer. I'll tell you. We pop into Gorg's room and we fill him with lead. Easy, ain't it?
Yeah, I wish it were.
Any idea where that parrot is hiding?
Well, somewhere on the top floor overlooking the public square.
Yeah, I figure it that way, too. Well, come on, let's go.
Hold it.
Hey?
Back around this corner.
Huh? Hey, what's
Some guards came into the corridor.
What, did they spot us?
I don't know.
Oh, look, they must have seen us. They're coming this way.
Yes.
Oh, ain't this lovely.
Speak quietly.
Okay. Well, look, will we rush them?
Not unless we have to, Mitch. We don't want the whole world to know we're in the palace.
They're almost on us.
If we have to attack, make it short and quiet.
Okay. Well, they're gone. Gee, that was close. I could have leant out and touched them.
Yes, me too.
Well, let's move before they come back, huh? Come on, Rocky boy. What you thinking about?
Something those soldiers said.
Can you follow that pianist?
Well, I can pick out a word here and there sometimes. I'll swear I heard one of them say, "Tressid."
Eh?
Tressid.
Tressid?
Or something like that.
What does it mean?
Well, dessert, or... Well, that's if I remember it correctly.
Hey, you mean they were deserting?
Well, it could have been, Mitch. They were in a hurry, and they certainly sounded excited.
Yeah.
Of course, maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, I'll swear they were running away.
Well, we haven't got time to work that out. Now, we got a big job to do. Let's go after Gorg.
We are winning, Yo. It is only a matter of time, and Bintum will be cleared of the cursed rebels. My little men have driven them back still further.
Sire, we need more robots out there. We're losing quite a number since they began using atomic shells.
Call the messenger and tell him to open the door of Hangar 3 under the palace.
As you command, sire. Regressum. Nos.
Why are you calling on our sun god?
Sire, there is no one there. What? The soldiers have gone.
Gone where?
That is obvious. Surely they've deserted us.
Deserted?
They must have. Otherwise, they would be in that corridor.
But why? We are winning the battle. It is only a matter of time, and Bintum will be ours. No, Yo, you are wrong. They would not desert me. No, perhaps they have been called away.
I wish I could believe that.
Switch on the television sets. They cover the palace. We will soon learn whether they have left us.
Sire, I have a feeling...
Never mind that. Turn on the television sets.
Very well.
And let me concentrate on finishing off the rebels. Ah, my little men are wonderful, wonderful. Yo, look down there at them. They walk straight into the line of fire and never flinch. Wonderful, wonderful.
I was right, sire.
Right?
Look, the palace is empty. There's not one guard to be seen. We are alone. We'll have to leave here.
We cannot.
We will have to. We cannot remain here and live. Bokyan's forces could get into the palace and attack us from the rear.
Not without our knowing it. They cannot approach within 100 yards without it being shown on the television screen.
Yes, but
Have
sire...
no fear. We are quite safe here.
We are not. We cannot fight this battle and guard against a rear attack.
I will take care of that. You see those 12 robots standing there?
Yes, but sire...
They will guard us. They are my most wonderful invention. They have a brain and can speak. I do not have to control them by radio. I merely give them instructions and they carry them out. Eh, little men?
Sire, look on the television screen.
Rocky Starr.
And the one Mitch.
Evidently they have not realized that the palace is deserted. They are being very careful.
Hear this. You the sumaga tight now. Calm
down, you.
Calm
down, fool. We are in no danger. My little men will deal with them. I will turn on their motors, give them their instructions, and they will destroy Rocky Starr.
Hurry, sire, before it is too late. I still say that we should get away from here.
Do not listen to Yo, my little men. Do not listen to him. He does not mean all he says. Only hear my voice. There. Now they are alive. You, look at them.
Do something. Do something.
Little men, are you ready to obey my commands?
Yes, master.
Good, good. Look at the television screen here. See how they turn, Yo. See those two men there creeping along a corridor?
Yes, master.
Look well at them until their picture is imprinted on your brain. Now, you will leave this room and kill those men. Rocky Starr and Mitch Morgan. Kill them!
Rocky Starr and Mitch Morgan. Kill.
You will recognize them when you see them?
Yes, master. Their pictures are in our brain.
Good, good. Do not return to me until you have carried out my commands.
So be it, master.
Go, go. Open the door for them, Yo. Are they not wonderful? Wonderful. They will follow my instructions until their work is done, or I recall them. If only Rocky Starr knew what lay ahead, eh? However, forget them. We must concentrate on defeating the rebels.
Guess you were right, Rocky. Everyone must have deserted Gorg. There's not a soldier in the whole joint.
Well, there doesn't seem to be, Mitch.
Now, look, let's just walk into Gorg's room and thump the daylights out of him.
Oh, Mitch. I wish it was as easy as that.
What's stopping us? There's no guards or anyone around. Now, come on while we got the chance.
Wait a minute.
Hey? Look, Rocky, we're only wasting time crouching around here.
I wonder whether he's still here.
Hey?
He might have left the palace. By gosh, that's why there's no one here. Gorg's moving his headquarters.
Why should he? He's winning the scrap, you know.
Yes, well, there must be some reason for this place being empty.
Well, sure there is. Look, Gorg's mob have deserted him.
Mm-hmm.
Well, come on, let's go up to his control room and... Hey, Rocky.
What's the matter?
Look along the corridor.
A robot.
Yeah, there's two of them. Boy, they're sure some babies. They must be 7 feet high. Kind of scare you, huh?
So, they're guarding the palace. Back the way we came, Mitch.
Hold it, Rocky.
We haven't got time
We can't go back. There's robots at both ends of the corridor.
Kill, Rocky.
Giggling grasshoppers. They're hunting us, Rocky. We're goners this time.
As Mitch speaks, the giant robots lumber along the narrow corridor toward them, their metallic voices chilling the hearts of our friends. Can our friends fight their way out, or will the robots trap and kill them? You will learn this and more startling developments in the next thrill-packed chapter of the Rocky Starr Adventure, Destination Venus! Destination Venus, an adventure with Rocky Starr. Realizing that only Gorg's death can stop the grim battle for Vintum, Rocky and Mitch set out for the palace. From there, Gorg directs by radio thousands of robots in their fight against Vokjan's troops. Reaching the palace safely, Rocky and Mitch find it deserted. Puzzled by this, they move carefully through the corridors. Suddenly, they're confronted by giant robots. They're in front and behind us.
You're telling me. This is lovely, this is. Giggling grasshoppers, they're hunting us.
That means that Gorg knows we're here.
Say, Rocky, you got an idea. We better hop out of here. Those babies mean what they say.
Stay where you are, Mitch. Our ray guns will soon fix them.
Oh, yeah, I forgot 'em.
Let them come a little closer before you fire.
But they're close enough for my liking. I'm gonna let them have it.
All right. All right, now get the ones behind.
Rocky, it hasn't stopped them. They're still walking towards us.
Great Scott!
We gotta scram out of here. We can't fight those things.
Well, we could try.
Nuts, pal. One tap from them and then steel arms, and then we'd be absolutely finished. Let's get out of here.
I'll try the ray guns once more.
Now you're only wasting time and are getting too close.
Wait a minute. Ah.
See, I told you. It don't have no effect on them. We gotta scram.
All right. Through that door, Mitch.
Yeah, but look...
Come on, quickly. See if there's a window or a way out while I fix the door.
Right, there's a window, but it don't open. Hey, wait a minute. Here's another door.
All right, now be ready to rush out when I've got this chair fixed.
Right, a chair under the handle won't keep those guys out.
Yeah, it's the best we can do, though. Anyway, they mightn't follow us in here.
Not much they won't. Those robots get brains and can talk. Gorg just tells them what to do, and they does it. Oh, hurry it up, Rocky.
All right, I'm ready. Right, out you go.
Right.
Slam it! There's a robot there already.
Can you beat that? We're trapped like rats.
Keep them out till I take a look around.
Oh, make it snappy, pal. They bust through any tick, and I'd hate them to grab me.
Listen, Mitch. There's a trapdoor leading down to the cellar or something.
Well, that's no good, pal. We'll only get further into a mess.
Well, we can't stay in this room, Mitch. They'll break in any tick. When I give you the word, let go of that door and race across here.
Okay, but we'll be sunk if there's no way out.
All right, come on! All right, down the steps. I'll close the trapdoor.
Say, someone turn on the lights.
Can you spot anyone?
No.
Maybe they turn on when the trapdoor closes.
Yeah. Yeah, could be.
Let's look around.
Okay. Hey, for gosh sakes. Rocky, they're smashing in the doors. Listen to their dainty footsteps.
Mitch! Mitch, this is an armory.
I'll say, grab yourself an eyeful of all the gets. Hey, queer-looking guns, ain't they?
My gosh, I believe these are atomic pistols.
Yeah, they're the ones Jan was talking about, aren't they?
Yes. He says that they're the only weapons that have any effect on the robots.
Well, help yourself, pal. These'll be handy. Say, who turned off the light?
Mitch, they're opening the trapdoor.
Well, I'm ready for those babies. Yes, sir. Let them come.
All right. Wait a minute. Here's one coming down now.
Yeah, he's mine, pal. Leave him to me.
All right, now let him have it before he uses his ray gun. Quick, Mitch!
Got him, old boy. These guns terrific. There's no kick with him neither. Say, here's another bunny.
All right, I'll handle him. Wait for me.
Then another dolly hit the floor. Roll up, stroll up, my little beauties. After we fixed you, we'll do the same to Gorg. Roll up, roll up. Stroll up, me hearties. Stroll up and take your medicine.
They are driving our robots back, sire. Are you blind? Most of our men have been wiped out.
We have thousands more, Yo. I am just bringing them into the battle.
Sire, we cannot go on losing them at this rate.
We are not the only ones losing men, Yo. Bokyan's casualties must be in the thousands.
You do not understand. The robots cannot get close enough to attack Bokyan and his men. They are crippled long before they can use their ray guns.
How can I direct my robots with you yelling in my ear?
Sire, face facts. This is the end for us.
Enough.
I will have my say.
Very well, only do not expect me to listen.
Ever since Bokyan began using atomic shells, we have been losing the battle. Everyone that lands among the robots destroys hundreds.
Must you keep repeating that? I tell you, Yo, we are not beaten. I have a plan. I will send thousands of robots to outflank the Venusians. They will attack them from the rear.
It cannot be done, sire.
I will show you how.
But your robots cannot move quietly enough. They will be heard and destroyed before they are of any use.
Then I will stage frontal attack after attack. I will overwhelm Bokyan and his men with the weight of numbers.
Even that will fail.
Enough of your grumblings and rumblings too. I tell you I shall conquer them.
I hope you are right.
Why do you keep looking at the door? The palace is deserted except for my little men. Are you expecting visitors?
Yes, sire. Rocky Starr and the one Mitch.
They will cause no more trouble. My little men will take care of them.
I wonder.
I know. You saw them begin attacking them, and now they ran into a room. And if they could escape my robots that way, they would. But the robots will soon smash in the doors and crush those two beneath their feet.
I trust they can, sire. Otherwise, it means there is no escape for us.
Are you thinking of escape already?
I learned during many battles that it is best to plan a way out before you begin attacking.
Ah, you are an idiot. Help me, and there will be no need for us to run away.
I am worried about Rocky Starr. If only I knew that he was dead.
Have no fear, Yo. He will be shortly. So will Bokyan and his cursed rebels when my robots begin attacking again.
Sounds all clear up above, Rocky.
Uh-huh. Seems to be.
Guess we must have shut up all them robots.
Mitch, don't be too sure.
Of course we have. I can't hear them fairies clumping around.
Well, perhaps you're right. Listen, I'll creep up the stairs and take a look-see. You keep close to me and be ready for trouble.
Okay, pal. Boy, I'll be glad to scram out of this armory, you know. One grenade in here and we'd be bloodstains on the wall.
Wait a minute.
Huh? Oh, look, is there any more waiting up there for us?
There doesn't seem to be.
Well, none your way. Look, the sooner we're out of this cellar, the better.
Now, listen, don't push. We might be headed
for
those...
Down in your face, Rocky. There's a robot over in the corner. Down while I fix him.
Good work, Mitch. Hey, they're more cunning than I realized.
Yeah, I told you they was terrific. You know, Gorg reckoned they had a brain and they could think and talk.
Uh-huh.
Just like me, you know.
Yeah.
Not as smart, mind you, but something like me. Hey, do you think there's any more around?
Well, I don't know. It seems fairly quiet. I don't think so.
Okay, well, let's be getting out of this cellar, for Pete's sake.
All right. Let's be careful, though, and take it quietly.
Yep.
Come on. Next up, Gog's room.
Hold it.
What's the matter?
Giggling grasshoppers. Look over there, see?
Where? What's the matter?
Look, there's 4 robots.
4. Out of the way, Mitch.
Get 'em, Rocky boy. They're starting to use the ray guns.
You leave them to me. You race for the door. Go on.
Come on, Rocky, or you'll be burned alive. Come on.
I'll handle them. Don't worry. I'm right on your heels. Out you go.
There's no time to be a hero.
Go on. Get out. I'll hold these fellows. Yes, that'll fix these boys. That settled a few of them anyway. All right, now come on. Slam that door and run.
Come on, mighty man. Let's get out of here.
All right.
Hey.
What's the matter?
Just thought of a question.
What's the trouble?
Where are we running to?
Oh, anywhere. As long as we keep running out of this.
Right.
After we lose them, well, we can start after Gog.
Yeah. Boy, if I don't stop running soon, I won't be any good to start after Gog.
That's the trouble with
I
you.
ain't in very good condition,
I know it. I told you not to smoke so much.
Ah.
All right.
Hey, hold it.
What's the trouble?
Oh, I've had it. Oh, I'm absolutely flaked out.
All
Can we
right.
take a little rest?
Uh-huh.
Oh, gee, what a life. The things I do in this record.
Uh-huh. That's a pretty big palace, you know.
Yeah, you know, he might take some finding in it.
Uh-huh.
There's hundreds of rooms, you know. We could be going around here for the rest of our lives.
I know. I'm just thinking. There are hundreds of rooms, but
What
don't
are we
worry.
gonna do?
Smoke him out.
You just told me to stop smoking a
All
couple of
right.
minutes ago.
No time for gags. Believe me, this battle's nearly over.
You were right, Yo. The battle goes against us.
I have been trying to tell you that for hours, sire, but you refuse to believe your eyes. It is now only a matter of time. They are beginning to shell the palace.
I cannot believe that it is happening, that my little men are being beaten.
We would have won, sire, if the army had remained loyal.
Do not mention those swine. Et ira celis per me. Yet,
Sire, we must remain calm. This is not the moment for threats. We must leave the palace at once.
Not yet, Joe.
At once.
No, there is still time. We will fight on and kill as many of the cursed Venusians as possible.
If we remain here any longer, we may never get away. Sire, Rockyan and his men creep closer every minute. Come while there is time.
Where to?
I have a plane waiting at the Vinton airfield.
I would rather die than be hunted like
We
a
will
rat.
not be hunted. We will fly to Carnell. There I have a spaceship all ready for takeoff.
I see. Yo, when did you arrange all this?
Some days ago, sire. I always arrange my escape routes before I begin fighting. And naturally, I have no wish to fall into the hands of Rockyan.
Where do you suggest we go?
I thought of Mars. We could land there safely.
Mars? My dear Yo, they hate us Venusians. It would mean death to land there.
Maybe, and yet I feel...
I must decide immediately. But I think that you would desert me, Yo.
I would desert you? I want to live, sire, that is all, and there is little chance of that on Venus.
And there is none on Mars.
It is worth trying. Well, are you coming or not?
Yes, I shall go with you, but not to Mars.
Then where?
To the planet, Earth.
Earth? Are you mad, sir?
No, Yo, we will live for Earth at once.
Staggered by Gorg's announcement, Yo stares at his leader in amazement. At that moment, shells begin to crash round the palace. Can Gorg and Yo escape to Earth, or will Rocky and Mitch stop their flight? There are thrills in the next chapter of the Rocky Starr Adventure, Destination Venus! Destination Venus, an adventure with Rocky Starr! Believing that only Gorg's death will end the battle for Vinton, Rocky and Mitch hurry to the palace. There they run into the speaking robots and fight for their lives. Eventually they drive them off and then go in search of Gorg. Meanwhile, Gorg and Yo watch the robots battling with the rebels. At long last, the tide turns against them, and Yo pleads with Gorg to run away.
Sire, before it is too late, should the cursed rebels attack again, we will be surrounded.
I hate to leave my little men.
Forget them and hurry. We will fly to Carnell. I have a spaceship there. Within a few hours, we'll be on our way to Mars.
We are not going to Mars.
Then you will remain at the palace and be hanged by Vokyard.
Oh, no, I have no intention of giving him that pleasure.
Then what, sire?
We leave at once for Kernow and then for the planet Earth.
Earth?
Why not?
This is madness. We would be more welcome on Mars.
I cannot agree with you, Yo.
Whether you agree does not interest me. I am flying to Mars. I refuse to wait in the palace another moment. They are shelling it continually now. It will crash round our ears,
My
sire.
dear Yo.
This is not the time for arguing.
How true, Yo. Good word.
But, sire, the Earthlings will kill us on sight.
And so will the Martians. They have no love for us.
Maybe they have not, and yet I...
Yo, Earth is the place for us. There are many cities there where we would pass unnoticed. The ones called New York, London, and Sydney would all be ideal. They seem to have collected species of all races and creeds, whereas on Mars the people are alike. There is no difference in their faces.
That is true, sire. Sire, that ship landed quite close, and we must get away.
Not just yet.
We cannot afford to waste precious moments.
I am not wasting them, my dear Yo. I am merely giving us a chance to make good our escape. I am sending my last 2 battalions of robots against Vokyard.
Then hurry.
I will. Yes, our going to Earth is a good idea. We will settle in one of the smaller countries there. Yes, think of it.
I am willing to think of anything once we are out of this palace.
In a short time, we will control that country.
Yeah, providing the people help us.
They will. They could not be as stupid as our Venusians.
I wonder, sire.
With my knowledge, it will be no time before we control the Earth.
As I said before, providing we can persuade some of the people to help us.
Everyone loves power, Yo. There will be plenty willing to help us, never fear. They will recognize us as genii, men who can lead them to greatness. I tell you, the Earthlings will welcome us. Yes, Yo, yes, Yo. Oh, we shall begin again down there, and this time we shall not fail.
We will not live unless you hurry. Those shells are bursting all round us.
They are not as close as you imagine. However, I will not detain you long.
I give you 5 minutes, and then I leave.
You are anxious to be away.
You should be too, sire. Have you forgotten Rocky Starr and the one Mitch are in the palace?
I have forgotten nothing. They are my least concern. My talking robots will have dealt with them.
Sire, I beg of you to hurry.
Have patience, you, and I am with you. There. My robots are leaving their quarters. Watch them on the television screen. I created them, you. After seeing them, can you imagine why our people turned against me? I could have made them the greatest power in the universe, and yet they prefer Vokyard. They prefer that fool to me, the greatest man in the universe. Well, they can have him, but I shall return one day, and they will cringe at my feet and recognize me as their leader.
Anne! Marla!
We've been looking everywhere for you, Jan.
Why are you two here?
Are we in the way?
There is a ward on, you know.
We're not deaf, Jan.
Why did you not remain in your rooms?
Do not be angry with us.
But, Marla, we are all so busy. And it is dangerous for you here. We are continually under attack. Should the robots break through, this area would be destroyed by their ray guns.
I am sorry, Jan. Well, I'm not. I'm sick of being hidden away in a corner. We stuck it out as long as we could, didn't we, Marla? Jan, I want to know what's happening.
All right, I will tell you. We have done well since the army joined us. We have regained most of the ground we lost. The atomic shells seem to be the answer to the robots. We have broken up their every attack.
That is good news, Jan. Have you heard from Rocky?
No.
I wonder if he's all right.
He will be.
I have told her that at least 100 times, but she still worries.
I am positive that he is not hurt, Anne.
How can you say that when you haven't heard from him for hours? The palace guards may have captured him.
And there are no guards at the palace.
There aren't?
No. They have all deserted Gorg. The only fighting forces he has left are robots.
Then Gorg and Joe are alone in the palace?
According to the men from there, yes. All Rocky has to do is tackle those two.
Still, as Mitch would say, that's going to be some job, pal.
Have no worries. Rocky will soon have them at his mercy.
What will he do with them, Jan?
He has promised to hand them over to me. Our people will have the final say in their punishment. Believe me, it will not be long until they are in our hands.
Oh, look, pal, I'm getting sick and tired of opening and shutting doors.
Keep looking, Mitch.
We're too late, I tell you. Them guys have taken a run-out powder.
I hope you're wrong, Mitch. I hope you're wrong.
Yeah, well, me too. Only I guess I'm not. Look, not a thing in the place.
Well, I'm just as
Hey,
sure
just got an idea.
What's the trouble?
All these empty rooms could set up in business.
Yeah? How?
Yeah, could let them to the people on Earth.
Not a bad idea, except the palace doesn't happen to be on Earth. Now listen.
It's just an idea.
Mitch, I'm certain that these two are still in this palace.
You're nuts. Hey, you're nuts.
Why?
Look, soon as they learned that things wasn't going so well, they scrambled.
Well, you can't be sure about that.
Of course I'm sure. I wouldn't be saying it to you if I wasn't. Look, Rocky, tell you what we do. We go back to Jan and get him to watch the airfields.
Mitch, we will when we've searched this palace.
Well, what do you think we've been doing? We'll be here for the rest of our lives. Everybody will be gone home. The whole thing will be over. And what'll we be doing? Still opening doors, looking in the rooms, shutting the doors, going to the next room.
All right. We'll just have to risk that. But listen, there's no time to talk. Come on. There are plenty of rooms to search before we can give up.
Now, I am already...
Hurry, sire, hurry. Should the cursed rebels attack again, it will be useless to try to escape.
My men will hold them off long enough to allow us to get away. They will keep on attacking until they are wiped out.
Even though you are not here to direct them?
Even though I am not here. I have arranged the radio controls so that they will.
Good. Then let us go, sire.
Very well. I never thought that one day we would run away.
Oh, forget all that and follow me.
Rocky Starr!
Stay where you are, both of you. Get back into that room. Watch him, Mitch.
You bet I will. Now listen to me, you two lugs. If you so much as wiggle an eyelash, I'll blast you with this atomic pistol. Now get that.
What is it that you want?
Can't you guess?
The boy asks us questions, Rocky. What do you think this is, a quiz?
Ibnos, your Eowyn is imbecile.
Oh, you shouldn't ought to said that. That sounded real naughty to me. Now say put, or I'll have you put on a string and make a yo-yo out of you. Get
All right, Mitch, cut the gags for just a moment.
Yeah, let's get back to business.
I noticed that Gorg's very quiet.
Really?
You usually have so much to say.
Is that so?
Yeah.
So you were running away, were you?
Certainly not.
Not much. Only we popped up when we did. You'd be off someplace else by now.
You know, Rocky, it is silly for us two to quarrel and argue.
Getting all chummy all of a sudden. Watch yourself. Look, he's most dangerous when he starts using the old soft soap. I know him.
Don't worry, Mitch.
Now, take it from me. He's up to something, Rocky.
I know it. I'm watching him. Go on, Gorg.
Why don't you join me? Together we could conquer the universe.
Gorg, I hate to remind you of this, but you've said it all before, and I told you then I'm not interested.
That's my boy.
I could make you one of the most powerful men ever born.
Tell us the same old story.
Listen, Gorg, we're past the talking stage. You've got a lot coming to you.
And most of it from Mrs. Morgan's little boy, Mitch. Now, me, I'll tell you what I'm going to do.
Tell us, Mitch.
I'm going to take you very quietly, going to lift you up, and I'm going to paste the daylights out of him, get him to right.
Wait a minute, Mitch, wait a minute.
Right, huh?
Relax.
Oh, he's only getting warmed up.
Plenty of time for that later.
Why don't you try it now?
Ah, no, Gorg. Ah, no. We have something to do first.
Well.
Mitch, put a bullet through that radio control set.
Right.
Why do that?
It's the best way of stopping your robots doing any more damage.
You are wrong, Rocky. They will go on fighting no matter what you do to that set.
So you're bluffing.
No, I'm not. The only way to stop them, to destroy them, is to recall them by radio.
All right. Get to work and call them off.
I am afraid I cannot help you.
We'll see about that. Maybe a few kicks in the pants will help you change your mind.
Keep your filthy hands
All right, leave him alone, Mitch. Wait a minute.
Not even one teensy-weensy little kick.
Now, just save it all up till later, Mitch. There'll be plenty of time then.
Don't forget he's mine.
Yes, all right, he's yours. But right now, we've got to call off those robots. Keep them covered while I fiddle with these knobs, Mitch.
Okay, pal.
Rocky, you are turning the wrong ones. You need someone to help work those controls. Wanyo,
Tell Metivati.
Look out, Mitch.
You forgot that you was armed.
Use your gun, Mitch.
Oh. After him, Rocky.
Come on, we've got to stop them.
With a yell, Rocky dashes into the corridor just in time to see Gorg and Joe disappearing round the corner. Shouting to Mitch to follow him, he sets out after them. What will happen? Can they recapture Gorg and Joe, or will they escape to Earth? Be sure to hear the next exciting episode of the Rocky Starr Adventure, Destination Venus! Destination Venus, an adventure with Rocky Starr! With the help of the army, Vokjan and his men fight bitterly with Gorg's robots. Gradually, they appear to gain the upper hand. Meanwhile, Rocky and Mitch search for Gorg and Joe and eventually find them as they're about to leave the palace. Despite Mitch's threats, Gorg refuses to stop his robots attacking. Desperately, Rocky tries to work the radio control set. Suddenly, a shot rings out. Take cover, Mitch.
You forgot that you was armed, eh?
Use your gun, Mitch.
No! After them, Rocky boy. They get away.
Come on, then.
You go and hang on here. Oh, I gotta work that radio set somehow. I can hardly move. Must stop them robots. Oh, I can't make it. Don't be a quitter, boy. You can do it. Oh, that's it. Now, how the heck does this gadget work?
Hey, Mitch, how much longer? Hey, what's the matter with you?
I'm okay. You grab them too.
You sure there's nothing wrong?
Nah, just a scratch. Bullet grazed my leg.
Is that all?
Yeah. You'll have me dead and buried in a minute. Take yourself after Gorg and Yo. You fix them and I'll fix the robots. I think I can work this gadget.
All right. Well, look after yourself. I won't be long.
See you get them, too. I'd hate them to vanish now. See you, Rocky boy. I gotta make this work fast. I haven't much time. They'll be dependent on me to stop them robots. You gotta work fast.
It is quiet, Jan.
It generally is before an attack.
Will this be the last one?
I hope so, Marla.
You seem worried.
I am. Unless we take the palace this time, we are beaten. Our casualties are so high that it would be madness to go on.
Listen. The attack has begun.
It is too early.
Vokjan! It's the Mara the Nectar of the Royal Cell!
No, Marla. The robots have broken through.
Jan, look. They are turning the ray guns among the men.
Get away from here quickly or you'll be burnt alive.
You can feel the heat of those guns already. They are destroying everything in sight.
Run before you too die.
You come with me, Jan.
No, I must try to rally my gunners. Run, Marla, run! The robots are attacking again. But this time they will not break through.
Jan, it was horrible.
Now do you wonder why we must win quickly? For days we've been fighting against these monsters. My men are near breaking point. We cannot fight on much longer. Oh, pray to our gods that Rocky and Mitch kill Gorg quickly.
I am beginning to wonder whether they are still alive.
Why do you say that?
It is so long since we heard of them.
I know it. And yet... What is happening?
Where?
Marla, the robots are retreating. They are retreating.
Perhaps it is a trick.
No, it is not. They're all dropping their ray guns and returning to the palace.
Then the battle is over.
Yes, we have won. Evidently, Rocky and Mitch have captured Gorg and forced him to withdraw his men.
Is he still following us, Yo?
He will not be far behind.
We will lose him now that we are in the palace grounds.
We will have to, or die, sire. We must reach that airfield.
before he warns Buck Yan.
We can, and we will, Yo. Come on, Yo. Hurry up. Run. Before daylight is gone, we will be speeding out into space towards Earth. They cannot stop us now.
Sire, stop.
What is it, Yo?
Look here.
My robots. They are returning to the palace.
That can only mean one thing. Mitch has solved the mystery of your radio control set. Sire, they're all around us.
They will not hurt you, Yo. Will you, little men?
Let us get away from them. They frighten me.
Oh, where did that come from?
Right here, Gog.
Rocky Starr.
Surprised? You didn't hear me creeping up, did you?
Shoot him, Yo.
You're not hurt. I shot the gun right out of your hand then. Next time you try any tricks...
Run, Yo, run!
Stay where you are, both of you. Stop or I'll shoot.
Hurry, Yo. Now is the chance to escape.
Dog, wait for me. Help me. The robots are coming closer. Keep them away from me.
They will not hurt you, Yo. They will carry you to our plane. Won't you, little men? You will save us, eh, little men?
Dog, get out of there! Those robots will trample you to death! Get away!
Listen to him, little men. He doesn't understand you as I do. I know you will not harm me. Stop there. Hear me? Stop! Obey my commands! Don't come any closer! Don't come any closer! Keep away!
Well, it's all over, Yan. Or should I say, Mr. President?
Just Yan. Rocky, however can I thank you for all that
Yan, please, you don't have to.
My people will never forget you. Your name will be honored in our history.
Well, you sound as though you'll be an ideal president.
Oh? And why do you say that?
Well, you've started making speeches already.
Oh, yes, I see. But in any case, you know what I mean.
Yes, I do. And that's why I really don't want any thanks.
You know, you will have to put up with a lot of speeches before you leave our world. My people are at this moment arranging great celebrations in your honor.
Oh, no, please, don't let them do that.
Well, I'm afraid, Rocky, that I cannot stop them.
Uh-huh.
You see, they are determined to show their gratitude for your help in defeating Gore.
Well, please, Jan, I wish they wouldn't. I mean...
But tell me one thing. Reassure me, please.
Mm-hmm.
Is Gorg dead?
Both he and you are.
Oh, good.
They eventually caught up with them, and then they broke away. Mitch stayed at the radio control set trying to stop those robots attacking.
They did, and just in time. Another hour or so, we might have lost.
Were your casualties as bad as all that?
Yes, Rocky, they were terrible. We have paid a heavy price for our freedom. However, you were telling me of Gorg?
Oh, yes, I'm sorry. Well, I finally caught up with them in the palace grounds. They were so busy watching the robots that they didn't hear me sneak up on them.
And then?
Well, they tried to run away from me, and I'm afraid the robots did the rest.
But with your help?
Well, let's say that I was the lucky one.
They were lucky too, Rocky. They escaped a far worse death, believe you me.
Rocky!
Oh, there's Anne.
She's been very worried about you.
Darling, you're not hurt, are you?
I will be if you keep hugging me like that.
They told me that you'd been trampled to death by the robots.
Oh, Anne, you shouldn't believe all you hear, you know.
Rocky, I'm so glad you're all right.
Anne, you're not crying, are you?
No, of course I'm not.
Oh, I see. Perhaps you two would like to be alone, eh?
Well, yes, please, Jan.
Very well. If you should want me at any time, you will find me at my headquarters.
Right.
Oh, Rocky, it's all over.
Yes, all over. Now we can have a look at Venus in peace.
Is that all you want to do?
Well, that's why we came, remember? We've hardly seen anything. Is there something important you think we should do?
Rocky Starr.
Well, what? I've arranged to call up Earth and explain everything.
You're the biggest, dumbest... Oh, I wish I could swear.
Anne!
You make me so mad.
Gosh, what have I done?
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Well, Anne, if you'll just tell me, maybe I can
Take no notice of me. Just being silly.
Or is it something else?
No, just me. I expected too much. Where's Mitch?
Mitch?
Don't tell me you've forgotten him in all the excitement.
Mitch! Gosh, I've forgotten him. Yes, come on.
Don't rush like that. Where are you going?
Back to the palace.
Oh, Rocky, wait a minute.
What's the matter?
Is there any need to race this way? I'm all out of breath.
I left him in a room all alone, Anne. I can't understand why he's not about.
But, Rocky, there's nothing wrong with Mitch, is there?
Well, he just said that a bullet had grazed his leg, but... Well, he could move and he could walk and talk and walk around.
Well, perhaps he's gone to a hospital
Yes,
and
maybe.
looked for some treatment.
Could be, but... Wait a minute, which is this room now? Here. This is the room that Gorg used as his headquarters. The door. That's got it. The last time I saw him, he was sitting at that table and... Anne! Great Scott!
Oh, Rocky! He's lying on the floor.
Mitch!
Mitch!
Oh, come on, pal. Mitch, wake up, please. Wake up.
Rocky,
Uh-huh.
I thought you said he'd been shot in the leg.
Well, that's what he told me.
Look at his chest.
Oh, yes. Oh, great Scott. So that's why you didn't come with me, pal.
Is he alive?
Just a minute, Anne.
Can you feel his pulse?
I don't know. Oh, Anne, I don't know.
What is it, Rocky?
Anne, I think Mitch is dead.
Rocky's voice echoes round the empty room. Tears well into Anne's eyes as she stares down at the still white face of Mitch. Have Rocky and Anne lost their best friend in the battle with Gorg? You will learn of this and hear other exciting things as we join them in their return flight across space in the next dramatic chapter of the Rocky Starr Adventure, Destination Venus! Destination Venus, an adventure with Rocky Starr. On the death of Gorg, the battle for Venus ends and peace reigns once more on the planet. With the thanks of Yan and the Venusian people ringing in his ears, Rocky suddenly remembers Mitch. Hurriedly, he and Anne go in search of him. They find him lying unconscious in a room of the damaged palace.
I thought you said he'd been shot in the leg.
Well, he said that.
Look at his chest.
Oh, gosh.
Rocky, is he alive?
Anne, I think Mitch is dead.
Oh, no. Rocky, he can't be.
I'm afraid he is.
Can you feel his pulse?
No.
Let me try.
Oh, it's no use, Anne. He's dead. Oh, gosh.
Rocky, it's still there.
Are you sure?
It's weak, but I can feel it.
You stay here. I'll go for a doctor.
Hurry, Rocky, hurry!
His heart filled with foreboding, Rocky races for the nearest hospital in a desperate effort to save his friend. After he has gone, Anne bends closer to Mitch. Tears fill her eyes as she realizes that Rocky will be too late. Gently, she wipes some dirt from his face.
Will it ever be the same without your funny face?
Hey, you chicken.
Oh, Mitch. Mitch. How are you?
Why are you crying, baby?
Because I'm so happy.
That's a crummy idea if I ever heard one. Say, turn off the water or you drown me.
I'm sorry.
Where's Rocky?
He's gone for a doctor. He'll be back shortly.
I don't need no doctor. Did he get Gorg?
Yes. It's all over now.
Oh, good. That's that.
This sure is a crazy way to end, dying on a star.
You won't die, Mitch.
Quit kidding me, honey, I know. Just thought of something. I wonder whether they'll have a nice, juicy steak where I'm going.
Mitch, don't talk that way.
Don't be sad. We had a lot of fun together, you know, up here. Sure is some place, this Venus. And
Yes, Mitch.
in case I don't see Rocky again, give the old crumb a kick in the pants from me, will you? I'm kind of too tired. Else I'd do it myself. Yeah. Do it myself.
Mitch. Talk to me. Mitch! Mitch! We can see him now, Rocky.
Oh, good.
The doctor says he most probably won't recognize us. Rocky, would you rather be alone with him?
Oh, no, Ann. I'd like you to be with us.
All right. In here.
Mm-hmm. Poor old Mitch.
He looks so tired.
He certainly does.
Who's that?
It's Rocky.
You made it in time. I figured I wouldn't see you before I went. Glad you got here, pal.
You're not going anywhere, you old...
Now cut the cussing, boy. You gotta remember. I'm tired.
No, you're not, Mitch. You're not. The doctors at the hospital say you'll live.
Oh, no, don't tell me I gotta keep looking at your ugly face after all.
I'm afraid so. Listen, in a few weeks, you'll be as good as ever.
That's right. Ruin everything. Here I am enjoying the best death scene of my life, and you have to tell me I'm gonna get better.
Come on, you certainly are. Hurry up and get well, Mitch. We want to show you over Venus. Well, it's time to go, Jan.
I wish you were staying longer with us, Rocky.
Well, everything has to end sometime. Anyway, you're too busy to be bothered with us. After all, you're president of Venus, remember?
Thanks to you, Rocky.
Oh, no, listen, don't start that again.
Very well. Tell me, did you enjoy our sightseeing tour?
Oh, it was terrific. Wasn't it, Anne?
You were right, Jan. You told me a long time ago that your world was beautiful, and it is.
Mm-hmm.
Wait till we show the people on Earth our colour films. They'll all want to spend their holidays at Venus.
Well, that could be arranged quite easily.
Yeah, it's a thought for the future.
The very near future, Rocky. I foresee within a few years regular space travel services between our two worlds.
Here it comes.
Boy, oh boy, maybe I'll get my holiday after all.
Where have you been, Mitch?
Well, me and Mal have been over to the hospital saying goodbye to the nurses.
I thought he would never leave there.
Wasn't my fault, chicken, you know, my fatal fascination. Them little chickens would kiss me.
Of course, you hated that.
Oh, I treat it with the ignore it deserves. By the way, Jan, congratulations. My deepest sympathy.
Sympathy? I do not understand.
You will when you and Molly get married. I'm killing him, huh? Boy, you'll be sorry.
Wait a minute. I didn't know you to be married, Jan.
Neither did I till this moment.
What, Jan? How can you say such a thing?
Yeah, you might be boss of Venus, but she'll be the boss at home.
When's the wedding day?
In a few months.
Well, let's know the date. Maybe we'll fly up for it. You know, there's nothing I like better than a wedding or a funeral.
Of all the nutmegs.
Jan, could you decide on a day now?
Not very well, Anne. Why?
Otherwise, we'll never know. No mail between Venus and Earth.
There is radio contact, though.
Since when? Jan and I arranged that a few days ago.
Rocky, I have an idea.
Mm-hmm.
As you all know, I am sending a mission to Earth to discuss interplanetary trade. Perhaps you could return with them.
Well, we'll see, Jan. A lot of water has to run under the bridge before there's much trading done.
No, Rocky. I am convinced that working together with your United Nations organization, our two worlds will be drawn very close together. You have proved that space travel is possible. The rest will be easy.
Well, we'll see. If we can arrange it, we'll be here.
Good.
Now it's time we went aboard the Blue Streak. We take off in an hour.
Yes, I suppose so. You know, we have an old saying here. Yam ruai trai demroi hier bivol nyat jog. May your heart be worn by true love and happiness. Those are my wishes to you all.
Thanks, Jan.
Yeah.
Well.
There is just one other thing.
Oh, chicken, you shouldn't. I don't mind if you...
Mitch.
Please, Mitch.
Just a minute.
Unbeknown to you, my people have been gathered in the public square for some hours. They want to say goodbye to you all. Would you speak to them?
Well, now I guess I could say a couple of words,
Mahler, I presume you are speaking to me.
Certainly.
I'm not very good at speech-making.
Stop being so modest. You know you could talk the hind legs off a donkey.
Mitch, I'm not like you.
Rocky, could you say goodbye in Venusian? They would love that.
Why, sure he could. Well, we can all talk the language now. Cop this. Pretty good, huh? Tati, eh? Yeah,
oh, Mitch, that is awful.
Well, one of the nurses at the hospital said I was terrific when I said it to her.
Well, Mahler, What's the matter?
Do you mind if I go on? I wasn't even finished talking.
I'm sorry, go on.
Anyway, I don't have to make the speech. Rocky does. Okay, you can do it now, boy. Go on out in the balcony and give him the works.
Reluctantly, Rocky goes out onto the balcony overlooking the packed public square. Thousands of warm voices roar their welcome. As Rocky holds up his hand, a quietness descends.
Nemda memo provinsum. Iera dilif hitsendas one imet sa imok otyas evdu.
Some minutes later, Rocky and the others are aboard the Blue Streak, making ready for their return flight to Earth. Quickly, the area is cleared, and Jan speaks to them by radio.
All is ready, Rocky. You may take off. Goodbye, and good luck.
Quickly, the airlock is closed, the gyros set running, and within a few seconds, the giant spaceship leaves the ground. Rapidly gaining speed, the Blue Streak rockets up and out into space and begins the long journey back to Earth. Some days out from Venus, Rocky receives a radio message from the United Nations Interplanetary Organization.
And finally, you will follow the course already given. Land on the Nullarbor Plains, Australia. Everything is in readiness for your arrival. Acknowledged. Message understood.
Blue Streak to Earth. Message received and understood. Out.
For the crummy ideas, that's the crummiest.
Why aren't we landing at Death Valley in California?
Well, I've no idea. Evidently your father has changed his plans for some reason. We're to land on the Nullarbor Plains. They've built a special field there for us.
Where the heck's the Nullarbor Plains?
No, it's rather a dreary spot in Australia.
Oh, no, not there.
Well, what's wrong with it?
I know some Aussies. Met them during the war. I remember there was one guy they used to call the Fairlight Flash. Or the boy with a chip on his shoulder. He's dynamite, that guy, you know.
Listen, Mitch, I'm serious.
So am I. Listen, pal, you watch yourself in Australia. They're tough babies there. They sell you anything from the Bank of England to the Sydney Harbour Bridge. Tell you what, call up Professor Vernon and say we'd rather land in America.
Mitch, we're putting down on the Nullarbor Plains. Day after day, they fly across the uncharted space that lies between Venus and our world. On the Nullarbor Plains, a few miles from the South Australian border, stands a lonely tower. Inside the tower, men watch and plot the flight of the giant spaceship. In tents outside are reporters, radio commentators, and cameramen waiting to flash across the world news and pictures of the Blue Streak's return. Some 8 weeks after leaving Venus, Rocky's voice cuts across the chatter in the main control cabin.
We'll land in approximately 10 minutes. We'll land in approximately 10 minutes.
Radio commentators speak to the world as the giant ship roars down toward the ground.
I wish you were all here to watch this. The Blue Streak seems to be just floating down. Again, the tail rockets roar. Great Scott, someone's firing at it. Ladies and gentlemen, someone is firing at the Blue Streak. Shells are bursting all round it. It will be destroyed.
Who is trying to destroy the Blue Streak? Be sure to be with us for the next dramatic episode of the Rocky Starr Adventure, Destination Venus! Destination Venus, an adventure with Rocky Starr!
After an uneventful flight from Venus, the blue streak breaks through the outer atmosphere of the Earth and screams down toward the Nullarbor Plains. There, a space field has been prepared in the desert wastes. Nearby stands a lonely control tower in the midst of some 50 tents. For the last few days, these tents have been crowded by reporters, newsreel men, and radio commentators from all parts of the world. As the spaceship comes into sight, cameras begin whirring, reporters write hurriedly, and radio commentators flash their descriptions across the world.
The giant blue streak seems to be floating like a huge cigar, down towards us. I never thought that Great Scott, someone's firing at it. Shells are bursting all round the blue streak. It's flying straight into them. Rocky Starr seems oblivious of his danger. The ship will be destroyed.
In the control tower, frantic warnings are radioed to Rocky.
Control to blue streak. Gain height. Gain height. You're flying into anti-aircraft barrage. Don't land. Don't land.
Despite their efforts, the spaceship drops closer and closer to the bursting shells. In the blue streak, Rocky and Mitch are staggered by their latest instructions.
Gain height. You're flying
Hey, those guys gone crackers.
Look in the rear television screen.
Razzmatazz.
They're awfully close, Rocky.
Stand by to fire rear rockets. 1 second from now. Fire! Give me a speed reading.
50 miles. Losing.
Hey, them shells seem thicker now. If they hit our tail rockets, we're gone it.
Hang on. Speed.
0.
Another burst and we're right.
Speed.
25.
Never go, Rocky boy, and we'll be out of trouble.
Well, that should get us out of range.
75. Increasing.
Rocky, you did it. Say, I'd like to have the rooster in here that's gunning for us.
Yeah, so would I.
I wonder what it's all about.
I guess someone just don't like us.
Control to blue streak. Climb to 100,000 feet. Taking action to silence guns. Contact you when clear to land. Out.
In the control tower, orders are snapped out and 2 pilots run for helicopters. Within a few seconds, the noise of the machines drown out conversation. With a roar, they take off in search of the guns. Meanwhile, reporters write furiously and hurry to the telephone booths installed there. Radio commentators, their voices hoarse with excitement, flash the news to a startled world. 15 minutes later, a pilot reports back to control.
Located guns. 7 miles north-northeast of control. 7 miles north-northeast of control. Over.
Any instructions, Colonel?
Tell him to remain there and that we're sending men.
Yes, sir. Control to Copter A. Remain there. Sending men. Remain there. Sending men. Out.
Extraordinary thing. Why the deuce would anyone fire at the blue streak?
Right, I can't tell you.
You don't have to. I'm merely thinking aloud. We might find out something when our chaps round up the gunners.
About the blue streak.
We'll bring them down when we're sure those guns are out of action.
I sure hope them control guys know what they're talking about.
Well, it's pretty obvious that they've silenced the guns.
Well, we haven't run into any more shells.
We're not on the ground yet.
We soon will be, Ann.
Yeah, you cut the cackle and put it down nice and gentle. I'd hate us to prang after all we've been through.
All right, here we go.
Well, apart from a couple of broken bones, I couldn't have done better myself.
Well, switch off gyros.
Gyros off.
Open the airlock.
Airlock open.
Oh, we're home again.
Oh, boy, am I looking forward to a nice, juicy steak. I'll say I am.
Oh, forget your stomach.
Relax, chicken. Don't snap off my head.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mitch. I didn't mean to.
I thought you would have been as happy as a queen. After all, you'd be seeing your father. Ain't you happy?
In one way. In another, I'm sorry it's all over.
So am I, Ann.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, I figure we've been away about 9 months.
It'll be hard to settle down to routine work again.
Yes, I suppose it will.
Listen, got news for you. We won't ever do routine stuff again. No, sir. We relax, spend the rest of our lives giving lectures on Venus. Boy, I can just hear myself.
So can I.
Ladies and gentlemen. Rocky, don't hurt me. You know I'm a very sensitive boy. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Ann and Rocky about to be swallowed by a hungry faced Voltool.
Oh,
And what
Mitch,
did I
you're
do?
wonderful.
Listen, Mitch, you won't be able to tell too many whoppers, you know. Those films we took will give you away.
Say, I'll only talk about the things we didn't film. Well, come on, we can't stick around here forever. Let's go meet ourselves the welcoming millions.
There won't be more than a handful here, Mitch. Little did Rocky realize the reception that awaited them. The moment the spaceship touched down, huge gantries were pushed alongside. Within a few minutes, reporters swarmed up the stairs to the cabin door to greet our friends. Rescued from the endless barrage of questions by Colonel Knight of the United Nations Interplanetary Commission, Rocky and the others walked to a small dais for the official welcome. Millions of people throughout the world listened as the Prime Minister paid his tribute.
You three, by your daring, your courage and endurance, have proved that travel between the great planets of the universe is both possible and close at hand. I foresee, in the near future, great trade routes being opened up between our far-off neighbors. Giant spaceships carrying holidaymakers to resorts on Venus, Mars, and Jupiter. And it is because of these three young people that all that will be more possible much more quickly than we had dreamed. And now, all that remains is for me to officially welcome home Rocky Starr, his Chief Lieutenant, Mitch Morgan, and last, but loveliest of them all, Anne Vernon. Welcome home. May I, Rocky Starr, on behalf of the people of Australia, invite you to be our guests for a long holiday.
For days, Rocky and the others faced a barrage of cameramen and reporters. They made public appearances at theaters and talked of their travels. Finally, Colonel Knight rescued them from the rounds of civil engagements and took them for a quiet holiday. Later, they discussed the flight with scientists from the Interplanetary Commission. Some weeks after their return, they went to Melbourne to deliver lectures. One day, Mitch was telling one of their hotel porters of their experiences on Venus.
And there I was, son, surrounded by 50 negasaurs. Gee, maybe it was more. Didn't have time to count them, you know. Yeah, well, watching these things, and what do you know? One of them had Ann in his mouth, another was making off with Rocky. And... Son, don't interrupt me. I'm in the middle of telling you something. Please don't keep on saying gee to me. It's very disturbing. Well, there I was. Where was I? Oh, yeah, was I afraid? Don't answer that, I'll tell you. No, sir, I just hopped aboard a nearby Voltool and chases after them negasaurs. You may look surprised, then no wonder, because you ought to see them Voltools. They're terrific. They're a huge bird, big as me, and can that baby fly? Well, I hops aboard the flying monster and says to it, take off, brother. In Viennese, of course.
Gee, can you speak the language?
Nothing, son. It's just one of my many accomplishments. Grab yourself an airful of this. Hey, Cat. Full. That's the way they say it up there. There, that means take off. And with a frightening fluttering of its gigantic wings, the monster took into the air after them negasaurs. Sat back and rode for dear life. With my atomic pistol at the ready to deal out death and destruction.
Mitch.
Was just a...
Mitch.
Well, Rocky.
Gee, Rocky. And Ann.
Yeah, they were my assistants on the flight. They were all right, you know, pretty smart people, but...
Thank you very much, Mitch. Thank you very much. Listen, you don't have to believe all he tells you, you know.
Gee, you're wonderful.
Oh, that's nothing. It's just...
Well,
some people get born with it and some don't. I just happen to be one of the lucky ones.
Yeah. Well, I suppose I better do some work.
Will you finish that story, Mitch?
Anytime, son, anytime. As long as you got a couple of days to spare, we'll tell you the rest of my experiences.
Mitch, you ought to be ashamed of yourself telling him all that nonsense.
Chicken, they expect it of me. Can't disappoint him by telling him the truth.
Just a minute, hold it. We're having visitors.
Probably some more of my fans been brushing them off all day.
Mm-hmm. Not surprised, but I can tell you that this chap's no fan of yours.
How do you know?
Just a hunch. Not a very pleasant type, is he?
Say that again.
You Rocky Starr.
Yes?
I have a message for you.
Oh, well?
Mr. Starr, you will be asked one to take another space flight. I suggest you do not accept the offer.
Really?
Take my advice and remain on Earth.
Why should we?
Because if you go, there's danger ahead.
Rocky and Mitch tense as they hear the tall stranger's ominous words. Who is this man, and what does he know of the future? Be sure to be with us for the next exciting chapter of the new Rocky Starr Adventure, Destination Danger!